Yo, what's going on, everybody? You are rocking with us right now at the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Today is January 18th, 2025. And man, do we have a whole lot to get into this day. Mr. Think, how we doing out there, bro?
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you right now, it is brick. When I tell you it's brick, I'm just wrapping up at work. As you can tell, I'm still at work. I got my top flight of the world, Craig. See that? Top flight of the world, Craig. But yeah, it is brick out here. When I tell you it's cold, man, we got all types of snow.
Damn.
It's probably like 11 degrees right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, man, 11 degrees.
Yes, sir. What are you sitting at out there?
Right now? Ooh,
yeah.
Man. Well, for one, the sun's out. I know that.
Make me jealous.
Let's see here. 73 right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Supposed to be a high of 82.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I need
Jason Corley asked if you got the whistle.
Yo,
you got your whistle?
I don't. I don't. But Jason, we is armed up in this mug, so this is, I got something better than a whistle.
Man, oh, that's true. Yeah, you at least got your flashlight though, right?
You know I got a flashlight.
Oh, okay. You at least got the flashlight. Yeah, you gotta have that. You gotta have a flashlight.
You gotta have your flashlight.
Shoot, you gotta have a flashlight. Woo!
Purple haze.
Purple
haze in the building.
Haze
What's good
in the building. What's good with you, bro?
Man, this is about to be a damn good day. Look, hey, Derek, you look as cold as I feel right now.
Man.
Hey, yo, fam, I'm telling you, it is.
Look at all that snow. Hold up. Look at all this snow, y'all.
Yo, that is nature's symbolical work.
It is brick. Brick City.
And for y'all that don't know what brick means, that means it's cold as hell.
Right.
It's cold as hell. That's what it means.
Yep.
Oh man, that's definitely some Northeast slang for y'all. Brick. Look at that.
Brick.
Shoot. Cold as all hell. Shout out to everybody in the chat tapped in this morning, man.
What's in the building?
Woo, boy. Ooh, boy. Today
for a treat today.
Man, listen. Today gonna be a conversation because, man, these Jordan 1 breads, bro. These Jordan 1 breads. I listen. Listen. Nike think they slick, or Jordan brand rather. Jordan brand think they slick, y'all. Seek Ahead Game, what's up with you, man? What's good, bro? Appreciate you being tapped in right now. Tyler, what's good, man?
Good morning. What up? What up, Ty?
Oh, Perp said rubbing those fives in our face back there. Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Look, he spotted them joints real quick.
Hey, attention to detail.
Real quick. He spotted them joints real. Listen, I was gonna hold out a little bit, but someone had to get at you about them right now. Can you flash one up there on the screen for us?
Yo, Tyler don't be playing. He be on it. His bottom though.
Look at them things.
Yo.
I thought they were going to be more blue on the bottom, but okay.
They actually are. It's not translating.
Oh, okay.
They're icy blue. Man, the detail on these, the quality, it's premium. A1.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at
that.
To
give it the chef's kiss.
Yeah.
And this, I didn't realize this is 3M.
Oh yeah. That's reflective too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Originally when they showed the mock-ups and pictures on it, and they showed like what it would hit, like the stuff that would reflect under a flash, the Nike Air symbol did not originally do that. They changed it.
See if I can get it to reflect a little bit.
You might have to Turn out the lights.
You know what? Yeah,
And
probably.
light a
Ooh,
candle.
Light a candle.
Oh man.
Nah, I can't get it to translate on film, but in real life, no, it translates really nice.
Got you.
Yeah.
You have to hit us with some pics or something like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
DJ Tyler Radio, what's up?
Ty in the
YT, what's
building.
good? Who we got here?
Yeah,
Luke Jennings, what's up with you? Oh man, Ghoul, bro, you definitely on one today. Talking about spread some cheeks.
Oh, yo.
Nah, son. You know what? I'm just put your boy in timeout real quick.
Who
Oh
said that?
man. Some dude named, I don't know, Ghoul or some crap like that. I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Luke
Come
Jennings
on,
asked
Ghoul.
if the fives is on StockX. Yeah, you can get them now. But look, Perp got some nice friends out there in the Chicago area, so he was able to get his a little bit early. Just a little bit early. No reason to jump to StockX thinking you're gonna miss out on them fives.
No.
At least not yet. At least not yet. Now they are predicting a shock drop. It's supposed to be on the way for the metallic fives. We have not. I don't think we've seen a shock drop on anything since I would say the black cement threes, which doesn't feel like, when you think about when it happened, it was November. You don't necessarily think it's that far away, but I guess in the sneaker world, 2 months ago was a damn near long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But do you think we actually will see a shock drop on these metallic fives?
I don't see why not. I absolutely expect it. I mean, the hype train is real right now. I mean, and Nike is cashing in a lot of chips as we speak. So I definitely think they're going to do one. I don't think it'll be as well predicted as other sneakers have been in the past 6 months per se. But I mean, think about it though. Nike has scaled back on a lot of their shock drops though. When was the last time we really got a shock drop, or like a real bona fide one? Not talking about the White Thunders that just restock.
The Woo Dunks. That was like a real shock.
Yes.
Yeah.
They dropped them Joes at midnight.
Yeah.
Midnight.
They dropped them at midnight.
They told nobody.
Out of the blue.
Bro.
Yeah.
I literally slept on them.
Yeah. What's this? Man, my shipping was delayed on the Black Cats, but they should be in next week. Oh, damn. That's terrible. Waiting that long.
If you guys hadn't already popped in, man, check out Wear Your Kicks 26's review on them. Check out J Elevates. And Mr. Think, you got your review live and hot, right? Pause.
No, I didn't even make it yet, but my pairs are in.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yes,
so
sir.
check
Pause.
No, he got it right. He got it right.
Make sure you guys check them out.
Man, we're 10 minutes in and we already got to hit the pause button.
Oh.
We had to hit it earlier. Someone's talking about bust them cheeks.
Oh, yeah. Well, that don't count. He ain't on the panel. That don't count. But yes. and you knew exactly what he was talking about with busting cheeks, bro.
So that wasn't even a party foul.
That's terrible.
Man, that's right. That's right, DJ Tyler. Hitting that sus button for us. Appreciate it.
Thank
bro.
you.
Yeah. Shoot. Man, look. I would say this. People are definitely excited for them Reimagine 5s. They're beautiful looking shoe. The 3M hits on there are definitely, I give it 10 out of 10 right now. I feel like we're not going to see much of any real QC issues. But that black material, is that nubuck, Dorbuck?
Suede.
It's suede, like suede.
Like butter suede.
Like UNC 5 suede?
Suede.
Ooh.
I mean, it's...
Ooh, I didn't realize it was suede.
Yeah,
I thought it was like the same material we got on the Black Cat 3s.
it's oh yeah, this is absolutely suede. Like
Oh,
it's a very fine suede though.
oh,
Now, I don't
okay.
know if it can translate into, but you can see
Hold
right
on.
here.
Let me.
Yeah, it is like really fine suede.
Mm.
Really fine suede. Like even the toe box
Oh man,
suede.
might have to
So
hit them Johns. Sneakerhead game said, yeah, real nice suede on them.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was really surprised actually at the material build for these. It's really giving me my vibes with the way that the material.
Ooh.
You will be very, very happy with these. I promise.
Ooh.
Yeah, they did
Ooh.
their things on these. They were not playing. I was pleasantly surprised by these. I had low expectations going into it with the material build, but man, it hit a home run. It definitely, and I'm not even a hype beast like this. It hit a home run with these.
Man, look, everybody got a little hype beast in them. Everybody got a little hype beast in them.
But man,
I mean, there's, you know,
I can't hype that one up. That just truth is the truth.
there's hype beast for the sneaker, and then there's you know what? I don't want to get on nobody for certain brands. I'm not trying to.
It's too early.
I'm not trying to get at nobody today. But you
Too
know,
early.
you seen the old, remember the old Supreme hype beast back in the day, bro. And back in the day
Man,
being like 2 years ago.
I wonder where they are now, man. So many people have fallen off the Supreme train.
Man, they went to Hellstar.
That and Chrome Hearts.
Yeah, in Chrome Heart. There we go.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, sneakerhead game, he cops a lot of Supreme. He's still real with it. He cops a lot of Supreme.
Hey, look, here's the thing.
My man be on it. Pause. I don't like the way that sounded.
You
But you know what I meant.
know what I'm talking about when we talking about the guys when they dress up, bro. They trying too hard with some of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah,
like
yeah,
they're out
yeah,
there
I know you're talking about.
clowning
I know you're talking about.
in the gear versus you just rocking the rocket. Like we
Yeah.
all know what that difference looks like. We all know. Stay true to Preem facts. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yo, it's kind of slick out here on these highways. The people in
Yeah,
Denver
be
don't know how to
careful,
drive
bro.
either.
Black ice.
I'll be all right.
My man says super hype beast. yeah. Oh, we had a question. What are the metallic fives going for right now? Last I saw was like 3.
Let's see what they're going
I
for.
seen between 320 and 350. I seen like some resellers was trying to push them at. I would say prices probably started to drop now as we gotten a little closer. Let's see here. The famous said, I think CPFM is the biggest hype releases.
Yeah, size.
Yeah, like the fleas.
Size 11.5 is going for $319 right now in GOAT. Size 12, $368.
Okay. DJ Tyler said, caught my first official Travis, the Velvet Browns Crazy Fire with the Mocha High Jumpmans. I've officially hunted down the Travis. Hey, congratulations on being able to get those.
For sure.
Congratulations.
We better see a review coming soon.
Yeah. Asher Gamer says, I want to buy Jordan 4s. Don't we all? Don't we all? But listen. No knock to Jordan 4s. But we got something to talk about today.
Oh.
Okay. Let me tell y'all right now. The FOMO is real.
It's real.
The FOMO is real on this shoe right here. And let's not forget, some of y'all was saying at 250, these things are gonna do what? Brick. They's gonna be sitting around collecting dust. Easy to cop. That's what y'all said. That's what a lot of y'all said. I ain't gonna call nobody out directly, but you know who you are, who said what you said when it came to this shoe. All right? Some of y'all even... Hold on a second.
There we go.
Some of y'all even called this shoe trash.
Come on. Come on.
Some of y'all called it trash.
Preach.
Listen, I remember all the Jordan 1 hate y'all gave. I remember Jordan 1s are dead. We seen the receipts. We seen the way y'all was talking. I'm telling you right now. Christmas Day, I came on here for a live. When was it? Was it Christmas Day? It was sometime. No, it was after. It was our first. No, it was the podcast we did right after Christmas. So it was like the 28th or something. And I said, when I seen the commercial that they aired during the Lakers game, I said, oh, it's over. It's over. 250 gonna seem like a bargain. And now, bro.
Forget about it.
And now, with this 23 store, they talking release. Now, we don't know exactly what that looks like. Is it 23 individual store locations, or is it 23 stores in terms of, out of the Whitaker Group umbrella, right? Maybe only APB gets them, and then it's the APB stores in like DC, Houston, Atlanta, the Union store gets them, and maybe couple tier zeros in Chicago. Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know exactly what that 23 store looks like. The assumption is it's just that 23 individual locations. And that's going to be the assumption until otherwise. But here's the thing that no one's even necessarily talking about. Do y'all remember the Jordan 1 Rebellionaires?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember that shoe? Just to refresh everyone's memory on what that shoe actually looks like. Okay, let me bring these up real quick. All right, these are the Jordan 1 Rebellionaires. Coincidentally, right, quick history, this is actually part of the pack. And it's so funny that we're bringing this shoe up because all this writing that you see on the shoe literally is they can't stop you from wearing them, which is the exact commercial branding for these bread ones that they dropping. Now, the reason why I bring up these Rebellionaires is because of how they did the release. If y'all recall, they went to a few individual cities and there was a black van driving around with a big old red X on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it would pop up at certain locations to sell these shoes. And then there were a few tier zeros that got them. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think these saw the sneakers app. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think these were on the sneakers app at all.
No, they weren't. They never dropped on sneakers app.
Because I'm telling y'all right now, there may be a possibility these don't see the sneakers app either.
Such a rare and limited release, though.
Now,
that is crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to let y'all kick some thoughts real quick before I continue.
I feel like every once in a while, Jordan Brand will hit us with a curveball. And Rebellionaire during that time was a curveball. The marketing, the promotions, the advertising was just perfect. It was spot on. It was perfectly executed. And they made it very, very limited. If I remember, it's only at tier 0 boutiques. There was no sneakers app drop. Nike retailers did not get the sneaker. And even part of it is there were certain areas that completely rearranged the architecture of their location to reflect advertising for the Rebellion Air with a big gray background with a big red X. X marks the spot, if I remember correctly, as how they marketed it here in Chicago.
Yep, that's what they did.
Yeah,
that's what they did. Correct.
And so when you really think about it, there have been other Tier 0 only boutiques. And Derek, you tapped on one last night, whether you realize it or not. The heirlooms, the Jordan 1 heirlooms, that was a Tier 0 only drop or release. And so
they're part of that pack.
They're part of that pack. Now, albeit said, they did not put all the marketing and campaign schema behind it like they did the Rebellionaires, but it was still considered a part of that pack. Now, fast forward to right now. They have taken the energy from the Rebellionaires. They have pumped it up 100% with what we have right now with this Jordan release with the 85 high OG breads. Okay. So I have a point that I want to tie back into it, but Derek, I want to hear your thoughts.
I think you hit a lot of it spot on. I wanted to ask you guys a question. Either it was last year, 24, maybe even 23, if we have to go that far back. But what is the last Jordan 1 that sold out? Outside of a Travis Scott, of course.
Lost and Found. Lost and Found.
You see, so now we're going back, what, 22?
2022.
You see?
And y'all remember the advertising campaign for that?
Oh.
Let me tell y'all something. The advertising campaign for this right here blows them out the water, bro. Out the water. Out the water. To the point, and shout out to John Parham, right? To the point where what they go and do, bro? Deactivate their social media handles.
Trolling. Straight troll.
This is their Twitter right now.
Damn.
And this is their IG. Y'all see it.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service. Please check your call and try again.
Now, here's what's diabolical about that whole situation. Because at first, I thought it was going to go in line with the, hey, imagine a Jordan Brand didn't pay the fine, because that was the marketing campaign that they were doing on these, right? So I was like, oh, okay. They trying to really go all in on this. Hey, if Jordan Brand didn't actually pay the fine, where would Jordan Brand be today? You know, we wouldn't have, there'd be no Jordan 3 sneakers made by Tinker Hatfield. It probably wouldn't even exist the way we see it today.
No.
If at all. Right? But then they came out with this nonsense about 23 locations. And I said, oh, wait a second. Maybe they shut these things down because the amount of complaints they were about to field for these damn things. The amount of complaints they were about to field from people saying, why are you guys doing this? Now, look. How many of y'all talking about, and Jay's not here, right? But Jay was a big proponent of, oh, they need to make these limited. They need to make these limited. Well, y'all got your wish now. Y'all got your wish now.
More limited than
to the point where speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Look who's here. Y'all got y'all wish now because 23 stores is diabolical, bro. And we may not see these things end up on Sneakers app. Man. And the thought process is moving forward with some of these other releases we got coming that they're going to be difficult to get to. Now, us here on the podcast, we done told you guys, footwork, footwork is going to be the name of the game this year for 2025. My man said 23 pairs on sneakers. Yo, I don't think they've ever dropped a shoe that
Oh
limited.
my.
Even them
That would be
Savorskis,
disrespectful.
even them
that would be disrespectful.
Savorskis got a couple hundred pairs on there.
Yeah.
Okay. But y'all was wishing for stuff to be limited. Now you're going to be punching the air trying to get a pair. Okay? Punching the air trying to get it. I know I'm going to be. I know that. I know damn well I'm going to be. And then, on top of that, what are they dropping the day after? The day after, they dropping them Black Toe Reimagines. Now, one thing I can tell you that we see a lot here in the sneaker community is what? People go and rage buy. They take an L on one thing, and they're like, you know what? I got to go buy something else to take the sting off.
That is true.
That could be one way
happens.
they move.
It happens.
Or people will be so pissed off, they'll be like, you know what? Screw Nike. I'm going to something else, bro.
I'm going to cop some Vans.
Yeah. Van's about to get this $250 plus tax or whatever, depending on where you live.
Yo.
Facts. Now, how many of y'all, if you take an L, is paying resale for these?
Ooh. Whoa. Wait.
How many of y'all, if you take an L?
Well, what's resale going to be is the question.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. You know what? Thank you. You got me on another point. Out the gate, I'm telling y'all right now, out the gate, especially in them big sizes, I'm calling it $700 off rip. At least $700.
Okay.
Off rip.
I was gonna say 12. I was gonna go for 12.
They $2,000 right now if you want a pair. Right. Although they did have on GOAT size 12.5, they had a price of like $1,076. I don't know why. I don't know how. Shout out to Lena. What's up? What's up with you?
Lena
in the building.
If you take an L on these, who paying resale? We got a couple people in the chat saying yeah.
Yo, I'll do it. And you want to know what? My Travies, my little size 7 Travies, yeah, that will be. I will definitely get rid of some stuff for those.
But here's the thing that I'm gonna tell you right now. You probably want to get rid of them sooner rather than later. Get the most you can now to be prepared.
Correct.
To be prepared. Tyler said they 900 on StockX. Is that right now, Tyler? Look, I'm gonna let y'all know. We already know. We all right. We already know the bullshit gonna happen with sizes 11 to 13. We already know what's coming.
Money.
11 and a half, 12 and a half, and 13. I'm telling y'all right now. It's gonna be worse than trying to catch that 10 you seen at the club.
Oh, damn.
That's up in VIP.
Okay? Same with the BBL in Florida.
Man. And here's the thing, right? If you have that mindset, think about the shoes that are releasing before these. Some people may pass on these 5s just so they have the funds to cop these on resale because they you know it's going to be up there.
Yeah, Robert Williams just said that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm referencing.
Yep.
My pass on reimagined 5s and let everything sit till them 85s drop. Facts.
But see, here's the other component though, and you just touched on this earlier. 23 locations supposedly, allegedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, the likelihood of it actually being in your area, it may be slim to none.
Oh,
you know, depending on where you are. You know, I think somebody earlier stated they're in Alabama. You have people in Colorado. You have people in Arizona.
Ain't getting them. Ain't getting them. Ain't getting them. Let's just name these states that probably ain't gonna see them. Okay?
You know?
Ain't getting them. Colorado, yeah, fat chance.
People may be getting flights.
Listen, people caught flights to go pick up
Those
Travis Scott Phantoms from the Foot Locker in L.A.
Yeah. And in Houston when they did the release.
Look at DJ Tyler. He said, Colorado, where at? Ain't happening, bro. Ain't happening. I'm going to tell you right now, ain't happening. Here's the states I could say you will more than likely see. Well, let's just go city states, right? Chicago, Illinois, off the bat. Somewhere in Chicago, they're going to have them. New York City.
New York, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in New York, they're going to have them. Los Angeles, California.
Cali, yep.
Somewhere in that area, they're going to have them. Oh, we're going to get on LA here in a minute.
Can you,
Atlanta, Georgia.
In there?
If anywhere in Texas, it'd probably be the Houston area, I would say. Houston.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ATL.
Okay. Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, see, possibly Washington, D.C. Now, here in Florida, I'm going to say Trophy Room Store or in Orlando. Possibly could see a spot down in here in Miami area. Might, and I'm saying might be a Soulfly location. Might be. But I would love to find that article. They're talking about the release is going to be like some white glove type of release. Like, imagine my man Rafiki when he held up Simba in the cartoon, bro.
The circle.
That's what they talking about doing with these shoes when they go to present these things to people, bro, for them to buy at the store. Right? Like, it's gonna be okay. Y'all remember the I think it was in Africa, them black dudes that would do the coffin dancing and the outfits they have on, the suits, the black white suits with the gloves and joint. Telling you, these people, man, look. It's gonna be one of the wildest releases we've probably ever seen. And I'm telling you, it's going Lost and Found's already blown out the water with this campaign.
Oh yeah, no.
Already blown out the water with this campaign.
And that says a lot. That says
and mind you, there were 500,000 pairs of them Lost and Founds.
Yeah.
And still, some of y'all still couldn't get your hands on it for retail, myself included. The app froze every time Lost and Found's released.
Jeffrey Flight's in the building.
Jeffrey Flight, what's good?
BBL's own guy.
Yeah, look, Miami BBL Central. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now.
Yo, I had to unmute my mic. Can I talk about that for a second?
You want some BBL time?
Yo, terrible. So boom, we flew into Miami airport, right? I got my wife with me too at that. And I'm literally sitting there, I'm talking about in the airport, I'm like, yo, boom, BBL. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, what's going on out here? I was like, man, this is like BBL capital right here. It was crazy. And that was just in the airport. I'm talking about like, that's it. That's my final answer.
Short and sweet.
Man.
Let's hit some of the chat real quick. John Parham in the building.
Facts.
We're tapping in.
Oh, Oregon. Yeah, Oregon, Eugene, Oregon, somewhere in Eugene, they're gonna see him.
Oh, absolutely.
I would believe so.
Robert Williams. Jill 1500.
There gotta be somewhere in Boston, right? I would think somewhere in Boston might see him.
You think so?
I mean, look, listen. He had one of his most iconic games in the Garden. Dropping 63.
I think they may save that for the flu games. That whole story.
Look, the flu game 12 is going to be everywhere.
Oh, absolutely.
That's my assumption right now. But listen, because y'all remember the Jordan 14s they recently released, right?
Yep.
Y'all saw what they did. Did they release on Sneakers app?
I don't think so. No. Yeah.
Nope. Now, here's the other problem, though. If they do a first come, first serve release at one of these stores, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. I posted this on my Twitter, bro. I posted a GIF of like 40 people in the ring of a Royal Rumble. That's what it's going to be like. First come, first serve. These fools going to be out here fighting like you wouldn't believe.
Let me tell you something else. There are people that I have relations with that are tied directly into Nike, as in a partnership. And that Complex video, they hadn't even seen. They didn't realize. They hadn't seen it. They didn't realize the detail. I mean, I don't know if you could play a snippet on here without getting, but they had never seen that before. Nike is holding this so close to the chest right now. It's ridiculous. That's how you know it's about to be a banger. It's probably the biggest banger.
Down to the stitch length, down to the thickness of the leather, down to the finish on the Wings logo. That's the goal. Every version of the Air Jordan 1 Retro kind of looks different.
There wasn't a recipe book that was left behind by the original team. We had to basically create this from scratch, sort of reverse engineer it.
We did some CT scans and high resolution scans for reference in terms of shape and proportion.
You hear this?
Meticulous is an understatement. Obsessive is probably a more appropriate word. The beautiful thing about the Air Jordan 1 is the story.
Here's what's crazy, y'all. They said that it says it's hard to read. It said, we had a few members of the design team that put up their pairs for sacrifice. A Jordan product director who worked on this year. So what they did was there were people who actually still had a 1985 pair of these Jordan 1 Breds, and they took them and basically dissected them in order to recreate as close to the 1985 mold as they could to build these shoes. This is as close as you gonna get to that pair Mike threw on feet back in 1985 and what they released in stores.
And to put this in retrospect, no other one out there right now will have the leather that they'll be slapping on this 85.
Man.
New.
Man.
Wild.
Man.
They have broken this down to a science.
Man, look, I'm salivating right now. Like this is some Wagyu steak, bro.
Facts.
You know?
Damn, that's salivating on a steak.
Man. See, pause. See the way you said it for some reason.
I feel violated.
For some reason, felt extra
It's the pinnacle product celebrating 40 years of Air Jordan. It's the reissue of the black and red banned Air Jordan 1 that's made to look like the original 1985 pair. The Air Jordan 1 High 85 Retro in the black and red colorway is dropping on February 14 for $250. So how does it feel in hand? Not quite like you'd expect. This is a different shape and build from what we've seen on previous Air Jordan 1 Retros. This is the first Jordan 1 to use this shape. The goal for Jordan Brand was to make it as close to the original silhouette as possible. The first thing you might notice is the leather. This doesn't look like the tumbled leather you've seen on previous premium Jordan 1 releases. It's got a flatter feel and you can't really see the grain. Jordan says it's a higher quality, thicker leather, and the more you wear them, the better it will look, like a leather jacket or an Eames chair. This leather is used exclusively for the 85 Jordan 1 Retro. No other Jordans have the same leather. What else is different on the shoe? The midsole on this pair kind of tapers in. There's a new tooling and pattern, so the shape is supposed to be closer to the 1985 original. Jordan went to great lengths to try and make them as OG as possible. They even melted down the tongue from an original pair to have a chemist recreate the compound in the nylon.
Damn.
Jordan Brand also worked to get the toe box just right because they know just how picky sneakerheads are about the shape around the toe. If you look closely at an original 1985 Air Jordan 1, you notice a swoosh on those has a synthetic material. Same thing here, the swoosh has synthetic leather that's slightly different from what appears elsewhere on the shoe. They tweaked the height too, although the original Jordan 1s were produced in 5 different factories, so their height wasn't always uniform. Why is this Air Jordan 1 so expensive? Jordan Brand says rarity, supply and demand, and the intentionality factored into it.
Oh, did y'all hear that?
They put their foot in that one, pun intended.
But hold on a second. They said the original Jordan 1s were made in 5 different factories and there were variations in height.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a piece of information I never knew.
Mm-hmm.
That's a piece of information I never knew. ATT Chris, what's up, bro?
ATT Chris in the building.
Man, Perk, you missed out on missing him, man. On meeting him.
Man, I heard it was
for sure.
down in Florida, man. BBL.
Yo, what up, Jay? Why is Jay so quiet? What up, man?
I'm just waiting to get a chance to say something.
Man,
really.
That's because I've been here ranting.
Yeah.
I've been here ranting. What you gotta say, Jay?
So let me say this. This is information I already knew, but I want to put this out there because a couple months ago, I talked about sneakers being limited, people not being real sneakerheads, and now everybody losing their mind. So let me say this. I've said it time and time again, and this is why I should be on the Nike game. Because I said the only way you're going to bring back hype is if you what? What up, A Supply? What up, Felmo? If you go ahead and start making certain sneakers limited. Now everybody wants the luster of the Air Jordan 1. Whether half the community wants to say 250 is too much, this will absolutely sell out. I've said this multiple times again. And look what's happening right now. Everything I said is coming right back around to fruition. Ones are dead. Now that we have a high 85 opposed to what? The Georgetown. Absolutely. Now that it's limited, now everybody wants their hands on it, even though Air Jordan 1s are dud and dead. Yes, what this guy just said was absolutely 100% correct when it comes to that Nike swoosh, that was synthetic. That is not that leather material. This is a high-grade material. This is a must cop for me. This will be a hard cop. Now, the problem everybody going to have is when you have the OG sneakerheads are going to come out who absolutely been taking a break from the sneaker game. They're going to be out here as well. So this will be a hard cop. And there's so many people that said the same thing about Jay. If they limited, then they ain't real sneakerheads. Now everybody want them because everybody said, oh, man, guess what? They're limited. And this is exactly what I was talking about, how Nike has to bring back the luster of the sneaker game. And guess what? It comes to fruition. It comes back around, on again. And this $250 price tag, steep.
No,
and Nike absolutely did.
No, it ain't.
Nike did do a good job and very smart. And I said this about the reimagines, which should not be called a reimagine. It is a sample pair. But again, we're going to go back and talk about the history of the game. Jordan only took a photo in it. So technically it's not a reimagine. It's really a sample pair, but we can go ahead and make it a reimagined pair. And what they're doing is it's a consolation prize for everybody out there who would not touch the high 85s. Guess what? If you want the circulating pair that's going for under retail of those reimagined ones. So again, that is a very, very smart move what Nike just did. And I said they pulled them back for a reason, whether special packaging or whatever they're doing, how they just did it. We couldn't get our hands on the high 85. So man, we probably going to have to settle for that sample pair that everybody said ones are dead. Very, very, very smart move.
At this point, 250 gonna be cheap. 250 gonna be cheap. It was expensive when people thought it was gonna be easy to get their hands on them. Look, let's keep it a buck. It's the FOMO right now. The fear of missing out. Everybody's gonna want to be able to say, I was able to get my hands on a pair. Even the ones out there that say I hate Jordan 1s, I was still able to get my hands on a pair. That's definitely what's going to happen. So my guy saying, go get the black toes because you ain't getting the 85. Facts. Facts. Matter of fact, hold on.
Uh-oh. We knew it was coming, folks. We knew it was coming. This whole podcast this morning will be a therapy session for Warrior Kicks, because the way that he has been going off about this all week.
And I'm going to tell y'all. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all right now. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me fix my damn camera.
Hey, Mr. Think, your black stick's in the way. We can't see you.
Yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! All right, right here. I got him. I ain't do the review on him yet. I got him, but I'm telling y'all right now. And I showed this to Perp. The leather on these, is no slouch. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. I haven't done a review on reviews coming on these. Real quick. And I ain't gonna rant in my video. I ain't gonna rant.
Yeah, you are.
I might a little bit.
Get it out.
I might a little bit. Pause. I might a little bit. But yeah, the fact that, bro, it's wild. It's, man. My thing is, they spending a whole lot of money to advertise these shoes just to basically have damn near nobody get them. To me, that's diabolical to me. Diabolical. What's the next cop after the madness of the 85? The Black Toes, bro. The Black Toes the day after.
Very next day. I wouldn't ever want to come behind that directly. Mr. Dick want to say something so bad.
Oh, man. Are the Black Toes a top 10 pickup of 2024? I mean, listen, that depends. Like, me personally, I'm going to tell you this. Y'all going to be pleasantly surprised at the quality of these Black Toes. Y'all going to be pleasantly surprised. At least I was. I know I was surprised. And what else is dropping later in February? Them lucky short threes?
Yep.
That pair look nice too.
Yeah, but will anybody go for it? Probably not.
Listen.
Now with March right around the corner.
Listen.
And March
Lucky Shorts is probably going to be a very easy cop. Very easy cop, right?
Lucky Shorts will be outlet bound soon.
Oh wait. We forgot about something. Y'all seen these, right?
I did, yeah.
Y'all seen these? Ones that y'all don't like Jordan 1s though.
Yeah, resale though. I mean,
y'all don't like Jordan 1. First off, the retail is $335 on these damn things.
Yep.
$335 on these year of the snake Jordan 1s.
That's crazy.
Now here's the BS. It's supposed to be a China release only.
Oh, that's crazy. That detail is sick though.
Look at that. Damn. Look at the laces. Leather laces on these joints. I didn't even notice that the first time I seen these.
Wow.
Leather laces.
Wow.
Look at that. 3,399 pairs. And this is pair 000.
What's the resale going to look like on that one?
Man.
We are we thinking $1,000 shoe eventually?
Oh yeah. Eventually. Remember what was last year? The Year of the Dragon? Yeah.
Yep.
Remember the Year of the Dragon Air Force Ones that they dropped last year? Mm-hmm. The ones that only released in China?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're about 1,000 now, right?
If not over, or they're touching it for sure.
Sneakerhead Game said going to pay $1,500 easy.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Hey, big facts on that. I can see them doing numbers for sure about 850. What's that show? Like The Price is Right, bro. Who's closest?
Right.
Facts. Jay, would you cop these if you could hit them?
I mean, you would be a fool not to. You know, I mean, if you hit them.
No, but do you actually like them?
No,
Do
to
you
me,
actually like them?
I do like them. I think they nice. To me, they're nice. It's a cop, but there's other things out there I would prefer to have. But if you saying you want to have an opportunity to make a couple extra dollars, then I mean,
see, we're not
that's a
talking
different
about
game.
resale. We're not trying to bring resale.
But you got to
Wings
understand what I
logo.
just said. I just clearly said, yo, listen. I said there's other stuff I'd rather have, but if you're just trying to make extra money, I got it. But there's other stuff I'd rather have.
Man, look, if I get these joints going on feet, fuck all that.
Going to Chinatown and eating
listen.
them.
Damn.
Listen, listen, them OGGRs, they can wait. Get my hands on something like this.
Somebody made a reference the other day. I can't remember who, because I would love to give them credit, where they were saying that Nike's just dropping these GRs like, go get your little GR, little breadcrumbs or whatever, building up to the actual main event releases, aka the 85s, you know, and everything else to come after that, the white cement 4s.
Whoa! You skipping shoes?
No!
You skipping shoes? You skipping shoes,
look,
bro?
Party foul. That's my bad right there. Chat. What are your thoughts on the bike grown man 4? We're not talking about these little bullcrap half shoe RMs that they are finally put to rest. Thank God, signed, sealed in the coffin. They just nailed the last nail in a month ago. What do we feel about these? What are we feeling about the variation of these as well? The fire red colorway. Ooh, must cop.
Man,
Nothing to think about. This is going to do numbers. And Where Your Kicks and I were talking about this last night, along with Mr. Think. And Where Your Kicks stated that this could surpass the SB4 as far as hype, as far as notoriety, as far as selling out immediately, instantaneously. Put some water in it, instant coffee, shake it up, drink it. Okay? What are your thoughts about that, chat? Tap in. I would love to hear.
Bro, I said WILL. They will. They will.
These are DOD, dead on arrival.
Man.
Absolutely. And here's the thing, though. The fire red colorway is going to be the more GR-centric one as opposed to the one that Where Your Kicks just showed. And so my statement to that was the fire red 4 color variation is going to be a lot more wearable, obviously, which is probably why they're pivoting it more toward a GR release versus this orange pair. But this orange pair just goes so damn hard. Pause. I'm talking about gas station rhino pill hard, okay? Like, I mean, this is literally going to be.
He said gas station rhino pill. Oh man, the kind where you will have to call 911.
You will need release. You will need release.
He talking about these guys right here.
Woo!
These right here.
Butter, baby. Butter.
Now, Jay, I really want to get your thoughts on these. I really want to get your thoughts on this because they basically took the OG, threw a couple Nigel Sylvester hints on it, and said, here you go. Now, I got my thoughts, but I want to hear yours.
So let's talk about this fire red pair. So if you look at the bottom of the toe box, all the way that goes halfway around to the mud guard, that's a different material. So they gave us a little bit higher quality material right there. And honestly, I think it's well executed. Both pairs is dope to me. It's well executed. I have no issues, nothing bad to say. Now I want to move on to the orange firewood colorway, orange firewood, whatever it is. I've been asking for a minute when we're going to get more orange silhouettes, when we're going to get a different colorway. And I agree 100% why that orange firewood colorway would be the most limited and the most coveted sneaker for that Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4. Beautiful. It looks fantastic. So to me, what they're doing is perfect, bro. Like, this is well executed. This will be an absolute hard cop. And I do want to say this, man. This 2025 will be a hard top 10 list. It's too early to say what's in the top 10 for me, but a lot of people are going crazy over this particular silhouette. But I want to say, so is everybody out here giving Nigel Sylvester, you guys are giving him a pass? Because remember, the bike airs when they dropped, a lot of people didn't like even the green iteration. They just wanted the bike air because it was very limited. And then when the other silhouettes came out with the different colorways, y'all was like, oh, this 4RM is trash. So are we giving him a pass now? We're going to give him a second chance because that's what it looks like. And I don't blame you guys.
Hold on a second,
But,
Jay.
huh?
Hold on a second, Jay. You know Nigel Sylvester done dropped other shoes prior to these, right?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the 4RMs. Just the 4RMs.
Well, how is it? Well, you can't say it's a second chance when he already dropped them Jordan 1 Nigels. You remember those?
I remember, but I'm saying for the 4RMs.
And
those 4RMs.
And they also did the Nigel Sylvester airships. You forget about those?
No.
Okay.
But those 4RMs is my focus. That's my
okay.
focus right now. So
Just
what
saying.
I'm saying is I like the 4RM until I got it in hand when the quality was not there. So the quality of the bike air 4RMs, the quality is definitely different.
You got the bike air 4RMs?
No. I touched them.
4RM.
They're the quality is different. But I'm saying this sneaker is dope. It's both pairs are fire. The quality looks amazing. The orange pair, the fire orange wood, whatever it is absolutely dope. No issues with it.
I gotta be honest with y'all though. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I kind of like these better, personally. I don't know why. I kind of like those a little better than the orange pair.
You know why? Stop it.
Why? Because of the fire red colorway.
Mm-hmm.
I got fire red 4s. I got them.
I know. That's the proof of the point.
Something about these, I like these a little better than the orange. You know, it's interesting because the orange pair kind of reminds me of what they did with the way they set up the wet cement 4s. Yeah. That's what it reminds me of.
Mm-hmm.
Don't disrespect anybody out there. I ain't trying to disrespect shoe, nothing like that. Just saying. Give me a little bit of wet cement 4 vibes with the way they set them up.
Is it the colorway? Why you like? I mean, I don't disagree with you at all because both pairs are dope. But I'm saying, is it the colorway? Why you prefer the fire reds over the orange firewoods?
I would say probably because just the fire reds look more wearable to me. Like these would be like some special occasion. I'm trying to hype beast it out and have a lot of eyes turned towards me to look at my shoes. The other pair look more wearable. That's why.
Okay. I think with white laces, this gonna take this to the next level. It's gonna take this silhouette to the next level.
I seen that. There's a picture out there. So to your point, 1000%, Jay.
I'd throw some cream laces in there to pick up the back sole, and man, because that's sale, right?
Now, is inside the netting? Is it reflective? Because I saw somebody with a pair of these on and it was white behind the caging. So I don't know if it was reflecting or not. I couldn't tell what it was.
I mean, think about how genius that would be if it was reflective. Bike reflection. I mean, it just makes sense.
Ooh.
You know?
Perp, you want one right there, right? Protect yourself when you're wearing these.
Absolutely, at all costs. Safety first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
It would only make sense.
And then there's a blue pair. Did y'all not see, chat, did y'all not see the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4s, that blue pair?
I haven't even seen the blue pair. This is new for me.
Jay, did you see the blue pair?
No, I have not. That's why I was like, huh? I have not.
Is this breaking news? Because
yeah, they posted let's see if I can find this damn thing here. They posted a picture where there's apparently a blue pair that they're talking about dropping. Let me see if I can find. Speaking of blue pair, real quick. I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but y'all see these UNC 4s they came out with?
Yeah.
PE.
That's a
Man.
rubber, right? Or no?
Man.
That's
So
PE.
there's a green pair that looks just like these that they dropped last year for the WNBA women. And now this year they came out with these as a PE for University of North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Straight heat on that. Straight heat on that. I think that's probably one of the best PEs I've seen ever.
Wow.
Oh, no,
I'm going to have to,
okay. Thanks, John Parra.
let me see if I can find these blue bike airs.
And then DJ Tyler Radio, thoughts on the Ama Minier 3. Yeah, the threes that are slated to drop in March. Yeah.
The diffused blues.
Yeah.
The diffused blue threes.
I'm definitely going to add them to the collection for sure. The quality looks, as typical Ama Minier, of course. So yeah, definitely going to add them. They're not going to have the same notoriety, of course, as the OG threes, or even the threes that dropped last year, but they'll definitely be up there in standing.
All right, I might have to go to my other thing here. I gotta find these damn things. But I really think the Ahmad threes have grown on me. The Ahmad threes have really grown on me. The more I've seen them, I think they've really grown on me. And yeah, if at all possible, definitely trying to get my hands on those. I don't think they're going to be that difficult though.
Not at all. Early pairs have been out for almost a month now for those.
I don't think they're going to be that difficult at all.
No.
Jay, you going for them?
Oh, without a doubt.
The Amas?
Without a doubt.
Them, huh?
Without a doubt. It's absolutely a clean pair.
Okay, hold up. I found who's got it. Let me go to I gotta go back to Twitter here. Gotta go back to Twitter. So KicksFinder is who posted this. Let me find him.
Fact in the building. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Where's he at? Fact, what's up, bro? Low key own 5 North Carolina colorway shoes, but still dead stock because being a Duke fan, I can't put them on feet. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Today, these Riot SBs are supposed to be releasing at skate shops, according to Soul Retriever.
Is that today? I thought it was next week. It's today?
Today, yeah. According to Soul Retriever, it's today.
Nice.
The Riot SBs. All right, let's see here if I can find them. I don't know how far back it goes. Oh, yeah. I'm actually kind of feeling these Valentine's Day 3s. I like what they did there. Something different.
Yeah.
Something different. Anybody cop that Kobe jacket?
What's retail on it?
Shoot. Your guess is as good as mine right now. And matter of fact, Nike re-released the the duffel bag.
Yep.
Speaking of that, and that joint sold out
instantly.
Poof.
What was it? 160, 180 for retail?
160 is the retail on that bag. And them joints went poof.
You know, bots ate those. That's all. Because I saw them advertising like.
Is it really like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man. What day is this from? Oh, this joint from 2 days ago. Hold up.
They still can't get past this green, boy. They're gonna rock this green to the wheels.
Man. And Mike's favorite color is blue. I don't know why they keep hitting us with all this green.
Green, right. Yeah, likewise.
They hit us with a lot of green. Oh. Make sure I don't miss them.
They're reselling for $250, John Parham says.
The bags.
Yeah, that's why I make
bags are reselling for $250. Oh, y'all seen these abominations?
Yeah, we talked about this last year on the podcast. You forgot?
But now they dropped them.
Yeah,
Slam Jam dropped them.
Yeah, they
now look. I'll say this though: if anybody jacked up their midsole, on they SP Pine Green 4s, here go your donut pair right here.
You know what? Real talk though, if you throw some wide bottom sweats on or jeans with those and let it just straight forward top, you could not tell the difference. Hey,
you're right.
You're welcome for that hack chat.
You're right. You won't know the difference.
Yeah.
They won't know it until they stop you and go, hold up, pull up that pant leg.
Yeah, let's see that pant leg here.
Pause.
Let's see that booty.
Man.
Come on, man. All right, this is gonna be too hard to find. I'm tired of scrolling. And chat waiting. Hold on a second. Give me a second here. All right, chat. So y'all know I'm not lying. Okay.
Oh, so it's like blue.
There's a blue pair. Oh yeah.
Ew.
There's a blue pair.
For all you Sigmas out there, there you go. Merry Christmas.
You can see it's. I know it's blurred right now. It says Kicks Finder. I promise you, it was on there.
If that's not a mock-up, that might be a friends and family pair. If that's not a mock-up,
it might be. Throw some white laces in these joints too, though. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But you know, we talking about a lot of dope kicks, but I mean, are y'all forgetting about the Galaxies, the foam posits? Are we forgetting about something as fire as that? It's so much heat coming out, but there's no way we can forget about those Galaxy foam posits. There's no way. There's no way.
Y'all want to tell them? Y'all want to tell them? Y'all want to tell them?
Tell me.
Look, unfortunately for the foam posits, they're like a blip on the radar at this point right now.
And who says that?
Yeah.
Who says that? They're a brick on the radar.
Jay, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry, Jay. Jay, I'm sorry.
So is that your words? Because your words are absolutely 100%.
It's not about my words. It's not about my words, bro. It's about the environment.
Well,
the environment says other. Okay, Jay. I'll tell you what, Jay. You go ahead and show me where they talking about these Galaxy foam posits like that.
I don't have to show you. They're going to be
right now, you do.
Instant
yes,
sellout.
you do. Because right now,
I don't have to. They're going to be an instant sellout.
It will be
instant sellout.
It's going to be like 5,000 pairs. So of course they're going to instantly.
They're going to be an instant sellout.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't say they weren't. But the fact that you talking about, did we forget about them? The reason why there's a reason you asking that question right now.
No, I just think we just focusing just on Jordan brand, and there's other stuff out there. And I'm telling you right now, they absolutely will sell out.
They will. There's a lot of stuff that's going to sell out. Them Travis Scott T-Rex joints are about to drop this month. They going to sell out. They going to sell out too.
Do you think the resale going to be behind them? Not the resale really matters. Do you think so? On that particular pair?
They'll be all right.
I agree with that.
They'll be all right.
We definitely not going. Definitely not going to go ahead and say Galaxies is a brick. Absolutely not.
You never
you
heard
said
me
it's
say
a brick
Galaxy's
out or a sit out or whatever you said.
Who said that?
What did you say then when
I
I
said it's a blip on the radar right now.
Okay.
With what everyone else has been talking about.
When that sneaker comes around, watch what happens. It's
gonna come and go.
Watch what happens.
It's gonna come and go.
I 1,000% disagree with you.
Okay.
Unequivocally, I disagree with you 1,000%.
Okay. Jay, you've been more wrong than you've been right.
Absolutely, I disagree with you. You've been more wrong than been right. We can talk about the powder. We can talk about the powder blue nines as a joke, but Jay is absolutely been right.
Is that the only shoe? Is that the only shoe? Because you said the same thing. You said the same thing for them olive nines too, didn't you?
So hold on. I never said the olive nines was. I said the olive nines over time would sell out. I said over time in upper sizes, but I didn't say they're gonna fully sell out. The powder blue nines, yes. But let's talk about those Air Jordan 1s again. What I talk about. Limited. Oh no, Jay, that ain't real sneakerheads. Now we busting our shoestrings all over the place.
What did I say in real sneakerheads? Come on now. Stop. What did I say in real sneakerheads?
Listen, you said real sneakerheads don't care about if a shoe is limited, and I said this is how you bring back the luster and having exclusivity. So come on, don't say I've been more wrong than right. You are 1,000% incorrect.
I'm incorrect because I said real sneakerheads don't care about limited.
No. That's not, again.
That's exactly what you said.
We're gonna repeat this.
That's exactly what you said.
We don't care about how limited. Real sneakerheads don't care how limited a sneaker is.
If they like the shoe, they're gonna go copy.
I brought it back, and I clearly said, "Listen, this is how you bring back the luster of sneakers." Right? I said that. Yes.
No, this is how you bring out. This is how you bring out the clout chasers of sneakers, bro. Because there's a lot of people out here who pose as sneakerheads, and they only want the shoe because it's limited, so they can say, "Look at me."
And OGs. Don't forget OGs.
OGs was gonna cop this shoe regardless, bro. You could have dropped 200,000 pairs. They could put out 2 million pairs of these Bread 85 highs. I'm telling you right now, real sneakerheads was copping them. Period.
I don't disagree with that.
Period.
But the luster right now is absolutely coming back. Absolutely coming back. So to say I've been more wrong than right, you were 1,000% wrong.
Who said they need to put the Jordan 1 in the vault? Who said that?
I said that, and they still should put the one in the vault.
Well,
this particular pair will do crazy numbers, but they should put it in the vault.
This is why you ain't getting hired by Nike because of takes like that.
I stand on that.
This is why you ain't getting hired by Nike for takes like that. Because look, the Jordan 1 gonna be live and well in 2025.
That's your opinion, but at the end of the day,
I'm watching
history. I give the facts about a lot of stuff, and they should put it away. But this right here, I agree 1,000%. This one, I agree 1,000%. Why you think the Reimagine is going for under retail? Hello?
What about them?
Hello? Again, that's exactly what I'm saying. A lot of ones have not been doing nothing.
That's okay. That's okay.
I know that's fact.
That's okay.
So again, since that's the factual information, then we already know Jay absolutely ain't always wrong.
What does it matter? What does it matter if they don't always sell out? That don't mean they need to put them up.
No, they have to. Nike needs to do what? Nike needs to do what? What we talked about. Shareholders. Make their shareholders happy. Make their profit happy. Make their profitability go up. So again, sometimes you have to put away something and bring it back.
Okay, Jay.
Facts. If you looked at the stock market, you know, they stock dropped to like $70 a couple days ago. Why? Because they ain't doing what they need to do.
Listen, Nike stock ain't been the same since COVID, bro. Period.
Okay.
The luster of the Last Dance is come and gone.
Again.
The luster of the Last Dance is come and gone, bro.
That has nothing to do with it. We talking about the ones right now.
Really? They ain't got nothing to do with nothing right now? That's the whole reason why you saw the problems you had during COVID with a lot of these shoes.
But we're talking about something totally different. Stay on track.
I am staying on track. We bringing up history. Is that not part of the conversation?
You can talk about part of the conversation, but at the end of the day, we're talking about getting rid of the ones right now. But I don't disagree with you. We all know that the Last Dance did a spike. We know COVID. I got it. We get that. But
what was Nike stock?
But to say this is why Jay doesn't work for Nike, blah blah blah. Let me explain something to you.
What was Nike stock before COVID times?
Nike stock was somewhere around 88, 92, like $91. It was still
Okay.
it was still a nice stock. It
But
was
not
still a
the
nice
peak,
stock.
not the peak that it saw during when it was over 100 something.
Well, we get that part, but
Okay.
again, you have to make shareholders happy. So again, this is how you make your shareholders happy, by selling sneakers. Hey, John, ones are dead, but we'll be back. John, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. They will be back. Put them away for a little bit, and they will come back. Exactly.
They look
You
like they
love
back
ones,
now.
and that's nothing wrong with it.
They look like
That's
they back
okay.
now.
But they should slow down on the ones making ones. Make the ones back the ones, right? Make the ones back the one.
Listen.
Hey, yo, my man had a campaign. He said, "Make ones great again."
Thank you.
Now that's something to put on a t-shirt.
So again, facts is facts. And yes, put them in the vault. But this pair will absolutely sell out.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the chat for tapping in during this very colorful discussion. We appreciate you all on so many different levels.
Oh man, would be a fire t-shirt. Would be
fire t-shirt. Yes, but we just can't make it red though. We just can't make it red.
As long as fools like me buy them, they never gonna put them away because I buy them regardless. Facts. Facts. Man. You all right, Jay?
Are you okay?
I'm the one laughing. You the one with that look on your face. You all right, bro? It's okay.
No, I'm great.
It's okay.
So
I give facts.
So we are now 1 hour and 16 minutes into the podcast, and we have barely scratched the surface of the remainder of the year. We haven't talked about the flu games. We haven't talked about the white cement fours. We haven't talked about the potential Balvin fours. We have not talked about anything else. What else do we have on deck for the month of March? Month of March.
When are they talking about dropping them Balvin fours if they actually see the light of day?
It would be the end of summer release is what they're speculating.
See, I don't know.
Fast and dirty.
I don't know if we're actually going to see them. I don't know. It's a high possibility since we got Ama fours, Union four. Pretty much we've gotten collab fours with all the big, collaborators out there. So it would make sense to see a Balvin 4. My only thing with that is if you see what Ama Menier's doing, like they're giving us 2 more 5s this year. And they're also giving us 2 more Air Force Ones.
That nobody asked for, by the way.
This year. So they're doing a lot of repeat silhouettes, which I'm not really understanding that. I'm not really understanding why you keep hitting us with the same silhouettes. And then, speaking of the Jordan 5, because Awake is hitting us with 2 Jordan 5s as well.
About time. I'll wait.
So that's, and not only that, we're getting the Grape 5s this year, the Black Metallic 5s. So that, how many is that? That's 2, 4, that's 6 right there, at least.
No. You may want to add to that list because this is going to be right here a comprehensive breakdown of what those 5s look like.
Those are all the 5s we getting this year?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 10 by itself.
10
by itself, and that's not even all of them.
Them Earth 5s, yeah. If anybody like them, they like them. But yeah, Fire Reds with the black tongue. Look at that. Look at that. Damn. Soft, medium pink.
So those awake 5s are going to be problems. The Fire Reds are obviously going to be problems. The Grapes are going to be something that people are going to be sought after. The Black Metallics, well, we don't have to talk about those. The AMA 5s, though, I'm interested about. I need to see those in hand because last year, if you remember, the first picks we got of them, the first looks had the typical AMA burgundy feel to it. These look more brown now. Have you all noticed that?
I thought there was like actually there is. I think it's supposed to be burgundy though.
I thought it was supposed to be burgundy.
It looks brown.
Right. So I need to get to the bottom of that discrepancy. If they're brown, that's a no-go for me. I need that burgundy.
Be.
I mean, because think about it, we're already getting brown 5s with the Earths. So why would you then turn back around and give us back-to-backs? Makes no sense.
You know the other name for them Earths? They call them the golden tickets.
Yeah, I did see that. Aren't they doing like a little mini campaign around those as well?
Not one that I've necessarily paid attention to.
I thought what they're actually going to be like certain boxes will have a golden ticket into it and get you some like apparel or something like that.
Yeah, so
right?
Violet ore, they're calling it. So it's that kind of purplish color like you got with the Jordan 4s.
Jordan 4s.
Oh yeah. I mean, there was violet ore on the 3s too, but yeah.
It's just not translating well in that photo, I guess.
Nah, let me see if I go into the article if we got a better pick. Maybe not.
So where are your kicks? Is it a cop for both, or a cop for one, or a cop for none for these 5s for Armand Meunier?
I mean that blue pair they talking about dropping. I mean, I don't know about this one. Like, it looks good, but you just gave us the Dawn pair. Like, I don't understand why you come back again with another.
Which the Dawn pair was fired by itself without being reinvented.
Yeah.
Facts.
I'm not. There was like a gray pair that they were talking about dropping. It's supposed to be like gray suede with the burgundy hints. Like Nike Air on the back was supposed to be in burgundy. The shark teeth was supposed to be burgundy. The midsole was black. I remember seeing those that they were talking about bringing out, and it don't look like we're getting them. Is this may be a better picture now of those other ones that we were talking about.
Yeah, because if you look at the midsole, is that black?
It looks black.
And see, for the other mock-up, it looked, the whole midsole looks brown. Very weird. Mock-ups are mock-ups at the end of the day. That's why, you always want to wait till you see that first in-hand look. But if it's like that, then, yeah, it's a go for me.
Jay, Derek, what y'all think?
Pass for me for both.
Ooh, interesting. And so what's your reasoning behind it?
The colorway.
Okay. Tired of it.
That's just all both colorway.
Yep.
What about you, Jay?
I'm a 5 fan. I would still go for it, but at the end of the day, something else has to be done. They have to do something different, in my opinion. I mean, it's the same iteration, to be honest with you. But again, we have to see, better images. But for me, I would cop, but again, they got to do something different. They got to switch it up.
Yeah, I mean, literally, they all they did was they took the Dawn pair and just swapped out the blue and threw burgundy on it.
Yeah. And see, I'm with you where your kicks out. It's a pass for me on the blue pair, but I would absolutely cop this burgundy pair.
Really? See,
yeah. Just for notoriety.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'd rather see some other silhouettes from them. Like,
absolutely.
Give me a 6. Give me a 7. Give me an on my 8. But how many times have we said that, though, that we want to see other silhouettes from them?
Yeah, but
It
we
done
also
hit us
talked
with
about this last year. We're seeing almost every silhouette drop this year, minus the sixes, I believe, right? Sixes and something else. There are two silhouettes that are not dropping this year. The twos and the sixes. Sorry.
2s, 6s, and 7s.
No, there's a seven dropping this year.
Okay, I think it's maybe it's a youth pair. What is it? What 7's dropping?
I have to go back and look, but there's a seven dropping this year.
Is there a 7 dropping?
There's no twos, there's no sixes slated as of now. Now that could change. We all know this, but for right now, there are no twos, no sixes, which is very interesting, right? Because I mean, we went through our two phase back in what 22.
Robert Williams says 2s, 6s, 7s, and 13s are not dropping this year, and you might as well add. Some of y'all consider it retro. Some of y'all don't. You might as well add the airships to them too, because I don't think we get any airships this year either.
Rest in peace to the greatest.
I don't think we getting any airships this year either, bro.
What's that blue pair? What's that blue awake pair trending for right now? We know we've been eyeballing that constantly.
Oh, the price is on it.
Yeah, because they were constant for a while.
Jordan airship awake, the blue pair.
Now for the airship heads out there in the chat, that's definitely something to circle back to if you didn't cop already.
They still sitting on Sneakers app, I think. I'll check the price. Damn, I can't stand go sometimes for this. I'll check the prices on this joint. Hold up.
There we go.
All right, this is the best I can do. Let's see. Let's just go to. So starting at size 7, you got 150, 7.5, 151, 8, 151, 8.5, 151, size 9, 150, size 9.5, 132, size 10, 146, size 10.5, 122, size 11, 129, size 11.5 is at 151, size 12 is at 151, 12.5 is at 151,
wow,
13's at 151, 14's at 203, 15 is at 197, no 16s, and size 17 is at $571 on Go.
That's crazy. It's still holding value.
That's what I'm surprised about, and they're still on Sneakers app.
Are they still on Sneakers app?
Last I saw, they were. I don't think they're gone from there yet.
Wow. I wonder what the variation was between the red pair versus this pair, because the red pair lost value quick.
Let's see.
No, I don't see them on mine.
They took them down finally in stock. Let me see.
Well, for me at least.
Oh, yeah, they're not on there. They are not on there.
So they must have recently taken them down.
Well, we'll see what happens if they hit us with any restocks on. Probably not, though.
No.
Well, it looks like the only way you're getting them is secondary market right now.
Yep. But that's definitely one to circle back on once it goes back down. I need that 11.5.
I'm telling you right now, quality is just like the red pair.
Man.
Just like the red pair.
And that red pair was wiggle.
Hey, who copped the restock on the
White Thunders?
On the White Thunders. Would they drop like 1,000 pairs?
Yeah, those things got cooked immediately.
Man.
Wait, Mr. Q said Dornbecker has 6s this year?
Yes. Thank you. You're right.
Yeah.
There is a Dornbecker 6. And the Dornbeckers, I think, released this month, too.
Yeah, because we actually talked about that toward the end of last year. So you are absolutely correct. I missed that one.
That's probably our only 6 this year. So they're giving us 3 Jordan 11 mids. So you got the women's pair, that they're talking about dropping. I forget what the colorway is on that. I think it's a sale colorway. But you also have the Rare Air 11s and you got the Gammas. You giving us 10 Jordan 5s this year, which is crazy.
Year to 5, huh?
Now, did you see that they delayed the 8?
I saw that.
The Aqua 8s?
Yeah, but I didn't hear to where they delayed it to. Is it they push it back to the following month?
As of right now, last I saw was late fall, but I think they might get pushed back into 26.
Well, early pairs are already going to be starting to go out anyway, so they have early pairs of the Aquas. They possibly may have them of the Bugs Bunnies, but they won't be hard.
Aren't Bugs Bunnies this summer?
Yeah, they are. Summer release.
Bugs Bunnies are actually, this is probably going to be one of the best summers we've seen because you got Bugs Bunnies, you got Jay's White Cement 4s dropping.
Mm-hmm.
You got, and Jay, White Cement 4 still going to be your number one with everything else?
Without a doubt. Number 2 through 10. I don't know. This is going to be
Jay,
hard. Number 1 is number 1.
See, Jay will hold true on what his number one is, regardless of anything. I give him credit on that.
Number 1 is number 1.
He been saying White Cement 4 since he heard they was coming. And I get it though. I get it. Everybody's got that shoe that just will never not be topped by anything. Other stuff will look nice and flashier, but the love will always come back to one particular shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Always come back to one particular shoe. But speaking of this summer, and and I want your guys' opinion. Usually summertime's the time where we have some reprieve from sneakers, right? It don't look that way this time.
Not this year. No.
It don't look that way. As far as releases go, how do we really think that White Cement 4 release is really gonna go?
Standard. It's a full-size family run. Super standard.
Standard as in like the Bread 4 Reimagines went, or standard as in like the Military Blue 4s went?
Military Blue Force.
You think so? It's going to be more so the Military Blue 4s. You think stock's going to be like that?
100% facts. You won't need to put in too much of a legwork if you want that sneaker. And they're going to be multiple restocks. I'm calling it right here on live.
Oh yeah.
Flip it and replay it back.
Listen, the amount of restocks we see for the Fear 4s is diabolical in my opinion. Like, how many pairs did they make?
And they keep bringing them out.
How many pairs did y'all make?
Crazy. So wait, have we have more Fear 4 restocks as opposed to the Military Blues, or vice versa?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because it was crazy. I felt like I just saw a restock for Military Blues like last month.
Here's the difference though. When the Military Blue 4s restock, they go poof. Fear 4s,
it was a trickle effect.
They kind of trickle out whenever they restock them.
Robert Williams, I'm not saying that the White Cement is comparisons to the Military Blues. We're just talking about from a release perspective. Definitely not notoriety. So I want to be very clear with that. Yeah.
Ooh, someone said maybe along the lines of Black Cat 3. I'm surprised all the restocks on them Black Cat 3s too.
Yeah.
Now them Black Cat 4s, when they go to drop,
different story. But I feel like anybody who wanted those Black Cat 3s got them.
Oh.
A fact. So you say it'll be the toughest,
toughest GR of the year. Oh, maybe the Black Cat 4s he's talking about.
Oh, Black Cat 4s.
Overshadowed backboard, probably overshadowed backboard ones because it's not the original shape.
Yeah. And we don't know what that leather quality is going to look like either yet.
They said that the insoles are going to be a match to what we got before.
Interesting. They're still using that Dream Cell bullshit.
I don't know about that, but I'm just talking about the rim with the glass pieces.
Okay. Yeah, with the insole. Gotcha.
James said, I wore the Black Cat 3s for my elementary graduation today. They're ugly. Yo, you know what? And I want you guys' opinion on this. The original Black Cat 3s had the patent leather.
Yeah.
Why is everybody crying about the patent leather now?
It's almost like they forgot it. But I do feel like the midsole patent leather is shiny. As crazy as it sounds, I can't believe I'm saying this. It's shinier than the OGs. If you go back and do a comparison.
That is correct. The patent leather on the 2025 pairs is much prominent. It has a way more of a sheen than the 07 pair.
I think that's what's throwing people off right there.
That is correct.
That little tweak.
To include, you look at the midsole a little bit. That midsole got a extra shine to it as well. Kind of when you look at it a little bit, it's not as muted with a shine, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Flight said, "War on the streets for the Black Cat Force."
Okay, so that's a good question. Y'all think that's probably going to be the craziest GR release that we've seen?
Nah, Undefeated Force, most likely.
No, I said GR release.
Oh, you said GR.
GR release.
Yeah, it could be potentially. It's still a little early right now for me to say that.
You think it'll outdo the breads? The reimagined breads?
That's not a GR release.
The Bread 4 reimagines were in a GR release?
Oh, you said Bread 4?
Yes, Bread 4. You think they're going to outdo? So we saw how the release for the Bread 4 reimagines went.
85.
Huh?
I thought you were saying Bread.
Oh,
85.
No.
Yeah.
The
I was
Bread
like,
4s.
wait, what?
The Bread 4s.
Yeah.
I'm comparing 4s to 4s.
Okay.
I'm trying to do apples to apples right now. So
that's a tough one.
We saw the way the Bread 4 reimagined release went. And now we got these Black Cat 4s allegedly dropping. I'm going to still say allegedly because Jordan Brand liable to push them back too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if they do drop them, do you think it'll be on par or better? I'm not going to say lower because it ain't no way it's going to be a worse release.
Robert, you're absolutely correct. The Black Cat 4s did sit when they released in 2020 for a minute.
You're right. You absolutely. They were Jay. They was in what is it? Outlets, right?
They were in outlets. Correct.
What prompted the Black Cat? Was it TikTok that really pushed the Black Cat 4s to where they are today? Almost $1,000 shoe.
I don't know if it was TikTok, but I know TikTok was definitely the reason those Turbo 1s took off. TikTok is absolutely the root cause for that.
And the pandas, right?
Yep. Pandas.
Them pandas.
Remember when pandas was going for $400?
And people were paying that shit too.
Paying it.
Take my money.
Now they trying to say they trash.
You can get a pair of pandas for like $45 now.
Man, they giving them things away. Giving them things away. I would say if they and see they're gonna they're gonna tweak them. They're gonna tweak these 4s. They're not gonna be like that 2020 pair that dropped. Like something within the build or the shape is gonna be different from them.
Okay, Mr. Q.
Black Cat 3s and 4s both sat during original release. I worked at Foot Action, New York City, 34th Street.
Yep. And it was the same here. I think they sat across the country.
But y'all seen some of the old videos though, where it showed a lot of the shoes that we have as on our grail list today was just sitting on the shelves of like Foot Locker back in the day though, with red tag sales at that.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. I mean, even the shattered backboard ones, they sat around for a minute because I remember I drug my feet on those. I thought I was going to miss the train on it, and I went back a couple of weeks later and I got them.
Fact says Bread 4s were the only pair of 2024 that was not an easy double or triple up, or whatever I did with certain. Man, look, I think the panel though. I think each of us had at least 4 or 5 pairs.
Michael, I agree with you with that True Blue Reimagine, but for age midsole, that would be fire.
I think there's a split as far as like age midsoles go. Now, there are half the people that are sick and tired of sale, quote unquote, age looking midsoles, and there are other people that just want the white midsoles back. So I think that's a split faction right there about, you know, what your preference is as far as that goes. Me, I don't mind a sell midsole for now, but I do feel like Nike's starting to kind of beat that into the ground. I feel like everything that's releasing now has a damn age sale colored midsole.
That's what they put on them bike 4s though.
Yeah. I mean, and again, I said I don't mind it, but I feel like they're beating it into the ground right now. Though.
It's funny because people will say, damn, I'm tired of a certain thing. And then they bring it out on something and they're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to still get it though.
Now, if you ask me, I would prefer a cell colored midsole for those bikes because it helps offset that color blocking, right? Because the heel tab is already white Nike with, white bike with the swoosh. So it adds a layer of contextualism to it. And so I like it. I don't think it would look as good with a white midsole, to be honest with you. That sail color really helps it pop more.
Bread 85s will be lost and found one repeat. No one will be able to enter. Luckily, I entered and hit a 13 3 hours. Look, Michael, I'm gonna tell you right now, these may not even see the light of day of Sneakers App.
Yeah, you missed that whole conversation.
Them 85 highs may not even see the light of day of Sneakers App. You won't see some advertising for them though.
You may sniff it. They may drop a little advertisement in their live feed, but that's about it. That's about it.
Jay, you weren't on here when I mentioned we think Trophy Room might get them in Orlando.
No, I heard you say
you were here?
To me, it would only make sense if anywhere in the state of Florida would get it. It would be Trophy Room.
Yeah. I
don't see how Trophy Room would not get that particular that model. And definitely Oregon. You know what I mean? Someone else mentioned Oregon. And I agree with them because there's no way you can tell me where the shoe is, created, not manufactured, but created. There's no way somewhere in Oregon they gonna get it somewhere.
If they do it in Oregon, see, I don't know of any prominent tier 0 location like that in Oregon. Could you see them doing like a small release at that Nike employee store, or what's the store in Oregon that you got to get the invite to go in?
Yeah, the Nike employee store.
Is it the employee store?
Mm-hmm.
Could you see them dropping them there?
No.
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 Employees ain't gonna be able to get their hands on these things.
Robert Williams, where's his information coming from? It's coming directly from Nike. Yeah, not speculation. It's coming directly from Nike.
I'll be tight if Sneakers App don't drop. I will too. Because that's gonna be most of our best chances to get them. They're talking about 23 store release.
Hey, they may boycott that.
Man. Man. Look. And if they do drop them on Sneakers App.
So let's talk about Michael's comment. Mark is backdooring them joints. Nike has such a vice grip. Pause. On this release, nobody's gotten early pairs yet. Not
2 people.
The sneaker guy, nobody. The
Well,
only person that we've seen are the guy from Complex,
Welty or whatever his name is.
Welty, right. He's gotten them, and
didn't Fabulous have a pair? No, Carmelo Anthony or
Carmelo
somebody.
Anthony
and Fabulous, Carmelo Anthony and Fabulous.
They both had it.
A month
They
ago,
both have for celebrities. Yes, they both have.
outside of that, if Marcus Jordan would have backdoored those, they would know instantly, and he would be an idiot as well to undercut his pops. As when Nike has such a vice grip on this release. Any other release, he could probably get away with it. This release, all eyes are on anybody who's backdooring anything with this sneaker. If it would have been backdoored, it would have been backdoored already, because we are literally right around the corner from the release, and we haven't seen anything until now. We just now got first in-hand looks. That's crazy. When was the last time we've seen something locked down this tight? Pause.
It's about time Nike is holding on to their product like this. It's about time. This was much needed. Much needed.
So, to your point, then, Jay, I think somebody had the theory, maybe it was you, that Nike allows these early pairs to go out for people to resell.
That was me. Where else is it coming from? If they're not fake.
Right. You're right.
If they're not fake, where else is it coming from?
As of right now we got legit evidence to show that if Nike wanted to, they could keep these locked down, behind the vault, and say no one's getting them till we want you to get them, because nobody's got early pairs. Although I would like to know how GOAT's got pairs on there that you could buy for like $2,000. Like that's wild to me though.
If you think about it, that's I like to consider that a pre-order, if that makes sense. That's kind of like a pre-order, like, hey. So when we kind of look at it, I agree with your statement is, but to me, that's more of a pre-order, like, hey, you know what? If you want to guarantee your pair, you might want to do it now. And I wouldn't do it.
So you think if you bought them right now that they were like, yeah, we'll hit you back on release day?
Correct.
I've never tried to buy something that early, so I don't know. You could be right. Red pair of Kobe's available on GOAT. Breaking news. Yeah, because they're a China only release.
They don't have a choice but
China only release. Which I find it wild, the amount of pairs that will only release in China. But it's not out of the realm of craziness, because remember they did the Paris Dunks. Paris Dunks. Pigeon Dunks only released up in New York City. There's a few others. The Jason Tatum pack, correct, was a Boston only release. I'm trying to think. There were some other shoes that were certain. Grateful Dead's. Grateful Dead's were San Francisco area release, correct? It's rare that they do that now, but people used to have to travel to pick up pairs. That's what some of y'all don't like. I was watching a documentary on this, and they said the amount of shoes that released in certain cities, and you had to be in that city or hopefully know someone that lived in that city to be able to get you a pair, is crazy. The chase was crazy back in the day for shoes.
Yeah, and then, COVID came and changed everything. And it was a paradigm shift onto online e-commerce marketing platforms.
E-commerce, botting. And the botting thing it's crazy, because the botting thing wasn't necessarily used on the shoes like that. It was actually being used for like grocery stores and other items. He said, "No way, Bread One stay at 700 and 900 resale. I believe they will tank."
He missed our first half of the podcast. That's all.
It's okay. It's all right. 23 store releases with one size of each. Oh,
how crazy would that be? It would be like stock 1,500. That's it. What?
Man. Yo, listen, I feel like we're going to get less stock than the Tiffany Air Force Ones the way they talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, they put a piece of silver on the back of that shoe. An actual piece of pure silver.
You know what would be really dope? This is so random. It has nothing to do with anything we're talking about. So, you know, they just recently sold Jordan's house.
Yes, I did see that.
And so the buyer still doesn't know what he wants to do with it, right? Some say, hey, turn it into a museum. Some people say do this. Some people do that. How dope would it be if they did the release here in Chicago at his house?
Yo.
You set up the whole parameter, you set up logistics around it, and you make that would be the wildest release of all time. All time.
Yo.
It will beat out anything globally. If they're smart, that's how they get their bread right there. That would give Nike the shot in the arm that they desperately need right now. I promise you, hands down.
That would. Damn.
That would be mind blowing. Like that's crazy. I cannot be the only person that just thought about that. Especially for the 40th. Oh, come on.
Damn.
Because I'll tell you now, some of these locations that will be getting these Air Jordans, they will not be doing the releases in store. They'll be doing it at other locations. They'll be doing it at an outside location for this special white glove type of treatment for the release itself. How dope would it be if that would be that location in Chicago? That would be insane.
I think, damn, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Could you imagine as you're pulling into those 23 gates and they just open and you're just recording as you drive down the driveway into a chauffeured entrance with security on? Oh my God. I see the whole vision. I see the whole vision. Why doesn't Nike?
And then the only thing that would elevate that into the stratosphere is if Mike himself was there for it too.
Oh my God. Come on now. Come on. Come on.
If Mike himself was there.
That will go down in history as the all-time greatest Jordan release in the history of Jordan brand. No, you can't top that. 20 years from now, you won't be able to top that. Hell, we don't even know 20 years from now, Jordan still be up. But anyway, I'm not putting that out there. But that would be crazy. Insane. You see what we cook up on this podcast, people?
Damn.
Hey, Nike, hire us.
Damn.
Marketing at its finest. And they can make that happen if they really wanted to. Because the owner is open. The owner is open for suggestions of anything. He's still trying to figure out logistics of what he wants to do with the place anyway.
Damn.
That would be wild.
Damn.
Something to think about.
No Hype said Nike don't want to pay. Nike ain't trying to pay for the house.
Hey.
Look, damn. Listen, because when they had them field day joints, them Nike field days or whatever that is, I mean, those are always a really big turnout.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, to have it at the house. Jay said pre-order. Pre-order. Look. And 2,000 might be a bargain at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, knowing what like the Union Black Toes are at now, because I think that's the most expensive pair of the two Unions that have dropped, right? The two Union ones.
No, I thought it was the
Is it the Storms?
Yeah, I think it's the Storms that are the most expensive, then the Black Toe. Well, fact check me on that.
Jordan 1 Union Storm Blue. Let's see here. I'm going to just go to the larger sizes. So from 11.5 to 13, you're talking. So 11.5 is at 2,200. 12's at $23.92. 12.5 is at $28.51, and 13's at $36.21. But that's not even the peak as to what their prices were at one point. I recall it was up around $4,000 at some point, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Absolutely. Because I clocked, this is like 2 years ago I was clocking them.
So.
And that's the Storm Blue, right?
Correct. That's
now, pull up the black toe.
The black toe. Hold on.
Let's see. Fact says probably not a popular opinion, but you could give me that shoe for free and the eggplant one, and I wouldn't wear either of those shoes if you paid me.
You could give me that shoe for free and the eggplant one. What shoes is he talking about? You talking about the Kobe's?
You talking about the Unions, or is you talking about the Kobe's?
Union don't have an eggplant. Yeah, Unions don't have an eggplant. Let's see here. Black toe. Okay, yeah. The black toe, size 11, $1,400. 11.5, $18.95. Size 12, $14.14. Size 12.5, $18.14. Size 13, $23.04.
Yeah, because I've got the black toes, and I knew they weren't going as much as the Storm Blue. Yeah. Originally they were, but then it flipped, and it just hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, so I mean, when they peaked at $5,000, like if you knew, you could have got them at $2,000. That's a bargain right there. Mm-hmm. I should sell my Ahmad 3s worn once and Palomino 1 dead stock to get Velvet Brown Travis's.
Well, you're not gonna get much bang for your buck.
I mean, you'll get a little bit on them Palominos. Unfortunately, those Ahmad 3s are going under retail still.
Yeah, you'll get some lunch money, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, them Ahmad 3s, unfortunately. He said, I'll add cash. I mean, I don't mess with trade block that much, so maybe someone takes you up on that. I don't know how much cash you probably gonna have to add just to try to get the Velvet Brown track. It depends on the size too.
Just make sure that you authenticate whatever you get from trade block, because there have been some shoes
fakes have made it through.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean that's the risk you take with any online, platform, obviously, but trade block included.
They make it through everything.
Mm-hmm.
Look, even when we saw what's the girl's name that we seen, Jay, at Sneaker Con? That was doing the authentication.
I'm thinking of Whatnot. I cannot think of her name. Who was with eBay?
Yeah. So the girl with the dreads.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
So I think Mr. Think's got a video of her, or maybe Jay, you got it too.
With the velvet.
She was checking the sound of the Velcro. I ain't never seen that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen that before.
She used to partner with someone on Whatnot, and I got real cool with her through Whatnot. And the things that she would do, the sniff check, she would look at the lace holes, and it was just like, what? Really? The material in between the lace holes?
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, Jay. What did you think when you was watching her?
I'm gonna tell you, she's doing something right, bro. Because we already know SneakerCon is huge, and she's doing something right. It might look weird, but clearly she has done something right as an authenticator. So, hey, whatever weird sound it may be, or I don't know what it is, whatever decimal she can hear that we can't, hey, she did something right to be able to have that entire table.
Did you talk to her?
No, I did not.
No.
I didn't.
Yeah, so I think she was the only authenticator there.
Correct.
The only one. Yeah, there was like so for y'all that weren't there, it was like this was like this long black table, and there was like this black background that said authentication checks or whatever. And yeah, it was just her. It was just her. And remember the Spider-Mans we seen?
Yep.
I think someone bought them because I saw a video of her legit checking the Spider-Man ones. So I think
that
someone
was a size
bought
12, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was. It was like, why didn't you get them Spider-Mans? I wanted them, but I didn't think I was gonna get a lot of wears out of them. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I
that's
really
a
didn't. I
Spider-Man.
really didn't.
That Black Tongue Fire Red 5 is going to be trouble. I agree, Michael.
Mm.
I am a fan.
More so than the grapes.
Oh, absolutely. Are you saying are you putting those two up against each other? It's
More
Fire Red
so,
5.
more than the grape fives.
Oh yeah. Give me
Really?
the Fire Red 5s over the grapes any day.
See, I like the fire red fives, but
Yeah.
you know what it is, and it's to Jay's point. It's because it's a color we don't necessarily get a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, look, turn around, look at your collection right now. A lot of y'all can do this. Turn around, look at your collections. How many red, black, and white sneakers do you have? Now, granted, they OGs. I'm not knocking them. I'm not. But it's just the simple fact that we don't get a lot of purples that look that dope. Jay said we don't get a lot of oranges. You know what I mean? We don't get a lot of the. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, just
We've got so many red, black, and white shoes, bro.
I had too many red, but we all know why.
The grape fries for me, both was a cop for me, but I need those grape fries if I had to pick. If I had to pick.
Are they only coming with white laces, or are they giving extra laces with them?
It only should be white laces. That's how they came originally.
Would you lace swap them with some grape colored laces and match the midsole to break up that white?
I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it, but I think my white laces gonna be just right for me.
Yeah, I mean, I know you like overall white sneakers, but you're not opposed to the lace swap.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
Tyler said, "Nah, keep them white." Tyler, you like lace swapping too? I'm surprised. You wouldn't though.
Like lace swapping.
Yeah. What about the black tongue fire reds? Would you lace swap those or leave them white?
I leave them white, and I do love the lace swap.
Leave them white.
Yeah,
leave them white.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm trying to picture it in my head like black laces in them or red laces. And I'm just like,
black laces look good. Black laces look good on them.
You've done black laces in them?
I'm leaving them white, but black laces look good. Red laces look good. I mean, it just depends, I guess, on your attire. You know what I mean? How you rocking it, really.
Yeah.
Because if you're having more red, then you want the black laces. If you're having, more black, then you want the red laces. And I'm taking out the white laces. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and then to your guys' point about leaving the laces, like I know some of you guys talked about lace swapping your awakes to the colored laces, and me personally, like I like it better with the white laces in them. So I totally understand where y'all coming from, wanting to leave white laces in the shoe. Totally understand that. Back said I want the white varsity and new beginnings pack as much as the man.
Unicorn.
Man. I seen actually, Jay, I don't know if you saw it. Somebody had that beginnings pack with the airship and the Jordan 1. They had it on display. It was when you walk into SneakerCon, it's like it was over like if you like when you walk in, right, it's to your 10 o'clock, way back in the corner. Somebody had that way back remember where the Funko Pops were, remember?
Right.
Somebody had a Funko Pop stand. Someone had the airship and the Jordan 1 sitting there on top of a bunch of other shoes. I think I got video of it too, but somebody had that pack there.
See, it was a lot of heat at SneakerCon. It was so much heat. It just made me smile.
Look, y'all weren't there. Your boy Jay was like a kid in the candy store when he walked in there, bro. He was like a kid in the candy store going wild for just any and everything he saw, bro. But, I mean, to his point, there was stuff there that rarely saw. I remember you spotted those confetti 8s that the one guy had. Someone had a stack of Skeletor SBs.
Don't forget about the Marty McFlys, the Air Max.
Yep, the Air Max was there. Someone had a pair of the Dorenbecker ones.
70
and they was
grand.
asking, bro, I think she said 100.
So if you go back to the video, the dude he said it was
said
118.
70?
He said 70 grand.
He
Yeah.
said 70. Okay,
He
when
said-
I spoke
he
to
said-
the girl that was there, she was trying to tell me a hundo for him. So
What about, did you see the 1965? I know this is crazy, but the track Nikes.
they had an original pair of waffle joints.
So on the if you
Prefontaines.
on the video I put in there, he showed he had two pairs of original. I mean, they were beat. They were like beat
Yeah,
up.
I gotta go watch your video.
It was that was absolutely one of my highlights. And for me personally, I was like, what?
Yeah.
What? So a lot of work.
Yeah, they had what else they have? They had 70K, John. They weren't playing about that. 70K, bro.
70K.
70K. And mind you, if you think about the original what the Dunks, they going for around 30.
What about the Kobe pack? What about the Jordan collab Kobe pack?
Oh yeah.
I put that on the video as well.
Did you see the I think it was the Grateful Dead Kyrie Irvings, and he had the actual certificate to go with the shoe that showed they were authentic?
I missed that one.
Yeah, so it was at near the booth where the guy had the Jumpman Jacks, the Volt colored pair Jumpman Jacks. It was near him. There was one person in there, and I put a short out about it. There was one person in there that had a pair of the Volt Jumpman Jacks, and near there was I'll put it in the chat for you guys. Somebody had a pair of Kyrie's. I forget what silhouette Kyrie was, but there was like a certificate that went along with it that showed like this was something authentic that they made. I've never seen them before, nor heard of them.
I had the one guy, I think he said it was only 10 in the world. Adidas did this release, but it was a 21 Savage Adidas, but it was a snakeskin pair. And they also had a snakeskin basketball on there. He said they was able to win 3. He was telling me about the scratch on, how you had to enter these numbers, remember the codes. So I put that on the video as well. And it came in a huge box. I mean, a huge tough box.
Did you see the 3D printed basketball?
No, I didn't see that.
It was black. It was black, and it had like this. It was in this like 2 foot high black case, and there was like, I don't know, some type of jewels or whatever over it. And there was like this whole write up on there. I'll have to put that in the chat too. But yeah, it was the 3D. It's the first time I ever seen a 3D printed basketball, because I've seen them talk about them a lot. But it was a 3D printed basketball, and it was like in this huge case or whatever. Yeah. Listen, guys, there was so much to see at SneakerCon. We was there. I mean, once you got through the damn line, and Jay came at the perfect time, bro, because that line was that shit was long.
It took an hour to get in.
Yeah. There was so much to see there at SneakerCon. Like, we were there for a good 5 hours, I would say, right?
Man, we was there for a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah. So there was so much to see. So much going on. And then there were people getting remember they was getting free shoes. So there was a point during the SneakerCon where they were asking these like trivia questions up at this stage, right? And if you got selected and had the right answer, they gave you 60 seconds to go find yourself a shoe. And I think Derek said, Mr. Thing said that they told him specifically what shoe they had to look for. I don't know if I heard that part. Did you?
No, I didn't.
Did you hear? Okay. Well, there was a guy there that had nothing but velvet brown Travis Scotts. That's the only thing he brought to SneakerCon. And he was selling them things $450 a pop, all sizes. So what happened was, you got the answer. If you answered the question correctly, you had 1 minute to run and go find a shoe, right? First person ran right there to that stand, and they said, "All right, stay there with the vendor. We'll come over and buy the shoe."
Hey, my bad. Get
Go
this
ahead.
guy out the chat, please.
Who?
James Brown. Get him out the chat.
What's this?
Get him out the chat, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, go ahead.
Atlanta's coming up, John. Atlanta's coming up, John Parham. We went to the one down in Fort Lauderdale. But the next person that got selected, right? They said, yeah, you can't go to the same booth. You got to go to a different booth to pick your shoes. And I think they did about 5 different people. So 5 different people had basically won like free shoes for answering some of the trivia questions that they had there. But it was dope to see, though. It was dope to see. It was a great event. People was real chilling there. You know, you can ask them all types of questions. Who was the one guy with the Dolphins jersey on? What shoes did he have on?
So he had on the 2016 pair of the David Robinsons.
There we go.
And he was the only one. I put that in the video as well.
Yeah.
And that pair was so clean.
Yeah.
And I knew what it was, but I said, "Hey, bro, can you tell what is this?" And he was also explaining too. That was the 2016 pair was the first time that sneaker ever retro. That's the only time it retroed. Bro, one thing I will say about SneakerCon, you get to see a lot of sneakers. And I know it sounds crazy. Some people wearing newer sneakers, some people wearing old models you haven't seen in a long time. It definitely made me smile. Man,
This is what he had on feet.
Yes. And they were pristine.
This is what he had. Yes, they were.
Pristine.
Yes, they were.
Man, the only one.
Yes, they were.
Man.
Because we've seen a couple Patrick Ewings.
Yes.
This is the only pair of David Robinson joints. That was crazy to see them.
That was a treat.
It was crazy to see them.
Yep.
And then, Jay, tell them, what's this in the back? What's that do? I'm sorry I can't enlarge it anymore.
No, so that's the unit where you could go ahead and put the air in.
Yeah, so you can connect an air pump to it, right? And pump it up.
So nostalgic. And I think that pair came out was it 90? I think that's a 90 pair.
Imagine now, is it Quick Strike? There's Quick Strike and Hyper Strike is even more limited, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how these would do if they dropped them as a Hyper Strike. Like 3,000 pairs.
Appreciate the fact 91. I said 90. Yeah, appreciate that fact 91. I don't see why I wouldn't sell out, even in today's time. I don't see how it could not.
Yeah, I feel like something like that is such a rare look, and this is what I'm saying too. Like, people that really know the history are in it for the sneakers and stuff like that. Like this right here, to be able to have something like this in the collection, that's true sneaker history right there.
Yo, fact,
true sneaker history.
1991, 1992. Patrick Ewing pumps. Yes. Patrick Ewing. Yeah. Patrick Ewing was absolutely one of the competitions to Reebok pump during that time, because I had those too. We used to pump those Reebok pumps up so hard, that the little air pockets on the side would explode. Like, I know that's happened to a lot of people. But Patrick Ewing, LA Gear had a pump as well. So that was supposed to be
really?
Oh, absolutely. I
don't remember LA Gear pumps.
I had a pair. It was a mocha color, just like the Travis that just dropped, and the ball was black, and it was a pump up.
Speaking of ball, pause. On Foot Locker, they have the Black Toe Reimagined Basketball available for purchase. And I believe if you use code APP25, instead of that 160 price point, you get them at like 125 or something like that. If y'all interested in it. I was looking at it yesterday. And yeah. So do y'all have this? The Ultimate Sneaker Book? Y'all have this joint?
I do not.
I do.
Man, Jay, you being a historian, you need one of these, bro.
No. I'm not a historian. That's a heavy word.
No, but you into the history of these sneakers. You not just here like, oh, I just like the color.
Yeah.
You know about the shit of the shoe. Like,
Yeah.
call spade a spade. You know a lot of shit about the shoes.
We all do.
So for y'all that don't know, like there's stuff in this book that they like, sneakers in this book that they talk about that it's just wild. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll really, you true sneakerheads out there want to have information on some of these shoes and see some stuff that they never before released. Like, yeah. Like they even got, like, for example, they got a whole write-up here, Sandy Bodecker and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they get into all that. I'm actually working through here because I saw that they do have the David Robinsons in here. And I'm trying to get to them to pull them, to bring them up. But yeah, man, and you got to remember, wasn't it Reebok that had the pumps first?
Yes.
Reebok had the pumps. And remember, y'all, so the pump, right there. So the pump was in the tongue. Pause.
And it had 2 air pockets, one on each side. They were probably about the size of this right here. And it tightened up around your ankle.
So
But also don't forget you also had the after the original pumps came out, you had the pump you can put in your pocket and walk around in with the little air. It was a small little unit like this,
right.
and you can go ahead and put it on the tongue and just, and it'll pump up. It was a small little,
And
like,
here
pocket.
was
See,
the
look,
LA
look,
Gear
look.
version of the pump.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna get to you.
I'm
gonna get
Yep. So where's the OG picture though? The very first one they dropped. That should be in there as well. I don't have my book right here
That's
next
the
to
one
me.
hold on.
I had 3 pairs of those things because I kept popping the damn air
You
pockets.
talking about the black one down here?
No. It was the white, orange, and
Oh, you talking about the OG colorway?
yeah, the OG colorway.
It got a little blue in it, if I'm correct.
This is it.
There you go.
Yep.
A little blue in it.
Yeah, that's the one I was showing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Man, look, Reebok had a major run, though. Reebok had a major run at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like the architect Paul Litchfield? Paul Litchfield. So that's I guess that's their tinker, right?
So they tried to compete. Well, other sneakers tried to compete. The Patrick Ewing's was a pump. The LA Gear was a pump. And they never even came close to scratching the sales of the Reebok pump. It just never happened.
Yeah.
The Patrick Ewing, the pump was actually like a little basketball as well.
Yeah. The Reebok pumps, they had a crazy run. Crazy run. So
Mr. Q said, I think that was the Shaq's Reebok that had the pump you could carry with you.
Mr. Q, I remember the color of my pump walking around was like a vault green, like a highlight yellow, not green, but highlight yellow. Did you have that? Did you have that pump? Because that's the pump I had.
Pause.
Reebok was king. I would say that little window. Yeah.
But okay, go show me that LA Gear joint. I've never seen that. Wow, and that was in the tongue too?
That was in the tongue too. You would pump that purple part. Pause. and it would air it, and they had them in multiple different colorways. But I remember I had specifically the mocha color ones.
And those laces look good with the grape. Will go
And look,
really good with the grapes.
here's a regulator too for the high.
Nice.
Yep. So it never touched the Reebok cells though. But I mean, they were still popular.
Converse was supposed to come out, but came out with the Reacts, if I'm correct. Jay, more than one pair had them. I remember in our school they banned them because kids kept pumping them throughout class and it was distracting. That's like you remember with the LA Gear joints, every time you walk them joints light up.
Mm-hmm.
So real quick, we're moving on a little bit from the Reebok, but here they even got, oh shoot, I keep forgetting this. I'm telling y'all right now, this is a great, as a sneakerhead, this is a great book to have. They even have this whole layout here of all the different air units and stuff that they would put in the Air Max shoes.
It's an expensive book, chat, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, it gives you a detailed listing.
Yeah, I'm telling
history.
you, bro, this book is serious. You definitely want to. I think you can get it on Amazon. I know Costco was selling these for a minute.
They were. This is what, back in 21, 22?
Yeah,
this is recent.
Costco was selling these for a minute.
Yeah, it was recent.
Hey, Sig asks, what book is it? You want to know the title of the book?
It's called the Ultimate Sneaker Book.
Now, they do have other variations to this as well, but that one in particular is the one that is the one you should be adding to your collection.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the ultimate sneaker book. There's what's the one with the gold cover on it though? What's the difference with that one? You have that one?
No, I don't have that one.
I didn't get the gold cover one. And not get the gold cover one.
Let me see how much.
You know what? With all this stuff we've been talking about, you know what I forgot Nike's trying to bring to us?
You sound far away where you kicks.
Sorry about that.
There you go.
With all the talk we have with Jordan Brand and stuff like that, you know what I totally forgot Nike's trying to bring to us, bro?
What?
Them damn SB Air Max 95s and an SB Air Force One.
I didn't hear about the SB Air Force One, but I knew about the 5s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Slated to drop this year?
Allegedly.
Interesting.
Allegedly. And then, well, I spoke about this before where they were talking about doing the Nike SB by You. So the SB Dunk, apparently they was thinking about bringing to the Nike by You program.
Everybody, all anybody's gonna make is a JPAC, Chicago JPAC. That's it.
So listen, here what's crazy is they might block you from doing it though.
But you know what? The regular Dunk by You for the longest, the Chicago University Red color was not available. Nope. I think like it took about 6 months, but they finally made it available. Yeah. So it may be a delayed response like that if they even do it, you know, but once they unlock the University Red colorway, people went crazy on it.
Damn, y'all remember the Airwalks?
Yeah.
Damn, I just came across that joint.
Oldie but a goodie.
Man, listen, a lot. Let me ask y'all this. What old shoe do you think they could bring back from that time period and it might do actually well?
What they're about to bring back next month, the Diamond Turfs.
That we don't, okay. What shoe could they bring back that could do well that they haven't talked about bringing back? That's a better question.
Oh, okay. That is okay.
That's a better question that they haven't talked about bringing back.
Ooh.
And you know what? We could expand it. We can expand it to brands too if you want.
I'm gonna have to think on that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Damn, that's a tough one.
Chat, what do y'all think?
That's a good one.
What do y'all think? A silhouette that any brand could possibly try to bring back, that they do a release on, that might do a little something.
Hey, John, that ain't a bad idea. Them BKs.
British Knights.
Wow, that's an oldie, but
Original British Knights. Okay.
That ain't bad.
Hmm.
That ain't a bad idea. It would have to be a short run, a very small.
damn, I don't know if I can
Yeah.
top British Knights. I mean, that right there is
Yeah.
nostalgic. Those old school
Yeah.
Bo Jackson high trainers from 91, 92. No, that would have been 90.
Oh wait, but they talking about bringing Bo Jacksons back though.
Are they really?
Yeah, well, you know they released some of them already.
Yeah. But I mean the OG trainers. They haven't. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I think they could bring back that would do well? The Michael Vicks with the zippers on them.
Ooh, yeah. That is a good one.
The Michael Vicks with the zipper on them. I forgot. I think that was his second silhouette.
What up, your average sneaker guy?
I think those would do well.
That is another good one.
Mm.
Ooh, but those British Knights, though. Woo!
They're bringing back the OG Bo Jacksons this year. Yeah, original colorway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Rightfully
average
so.
sneaker guy. What's up, man? What's up, your average sneaker guy? What's going on with you?
What's up with the Sean Kemps?
Damn.
There you go.
What's up with the Sean Kemps, man?
Sean Kemps.
What about? I can't think of it right now, but I remember when it'll come to me. Never mind. Just pause. It'll come to me. I got another one in my mind.
Bring back the Patrick Ewings. Let's go.
There we go. The Patricks.
Yeah.
Pippins.
I like
the
the
Pippins.
The glove.
Which Pippins though? The Pippin 2.
Them Pippins sold out. The kids. The
Pippin 2.
Glove. See the glove, man.
The Pippin 2. Yeah, I would.
Ooh,
y'all remember the Troops? Oh, Grant Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they bring the Grant Hills back recently?
Some years ago they did.
Yeah, not recently.
Some years ago they did.
Yeah, I remember how clean those Grant Hills were with the patent leather outline to the silhouette around them.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, everybody was trying to rock them damn things.
Yup.
Larry Johnson. See, Grandma
Larry
Mom's.
Johnsons.
Kamikazes have been retro many times.
Oh,
man.
Hold up.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Hold up. Hold on a second.
True Gear used to go hard.
I went right to it.
Yep. Oh. Now that's a throwback.
Man.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, y'all. They got. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
So the question is, what silhouette exactly from Troop? Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 20 pair here.
The Dada.
Well, maybe they.
Lewis.
Dadas. I remember that.
The Dada.
There you go. I don't think did they ever come out with these?
Check out Facts statement. Are you gonna act like I didn't just give you a great silhouette, Louis? Look up the Air Lookup Scottie Pippen shoe from 1992 All-Star game. He wore the red PE, the Air Maestro.
Let's see here. Air Maestro.
We need some Rodmans.
with the reverse swoosh, right?
We need some
The original
Rodmans.
reverse swoosh. You talking about? Is he talking about these joints here? Hold on. Talking about these?
Mm. 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 Mm.
We need those Kobe Jordan 8s.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Oh facts.
man, them things ain't gonna see the light of day for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
They should give us a reverse colorway of those. That would be dope.
Yeah, right. Something similar to the original, but not exactly the original.
Yeah, a reverse colorway with a gray upper with some purple. And let me stop.
He said you can't purchase a Pippin 2 for under 400. That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like. So, speaking of Kobe, I want to get you guys' thoughts on the fact that those troops. What are you laughing at? Oh, fact horrendous. So speaking of Kobe, did y'all see Vanessa Bryant was out in the Los Angeles area
Passing them out to firefighters and everyone.
passing out sneakers?
I have mixed feelings about that.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
You far away again.
I have mixed feelings on the fact that she was doing that.
It came off to me as very insensitive. Highly insensitive. Given the fact of what was going, people have lost their homes, they've lost everything. And you're just giving out Kobe's. I feel like it was a marketing ploy that capitalized on a very tragic event that's happened to a lot of people. People have lost their homes, they've lost their lives, they've lost loved ones, pets, everything. And
their pets been displaced like crazy.
Yeah, this thing is so much bigger, and I felt like she used that as an opportunist, from an opportunist perspective, to capitalize and bring awareness to the brand and just promote her brand.
Well, see, like I don't necessarily believe those were her intentions, but I 1000% agree that
optics were bad.
The optics seem that way.
Yeah.
Jay, what do you think?
I guess you can kind of equate it to the same thing of celebrities going on TV asking for millionaire celebrities asking for money. I get both perspectives from you guys. I don't disagree at all. Maybe if some pairs would have went to families whose houses, the homes were destroyed, I think maybe that probably would have been a better look. Maybe it was a marketing tactic, maybe it was not, but I understand where both you guys are coming from. So yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one for sure.
Like, yeah, damn. Because I think they were handing them out for free, weren't they?
Yeah, they were giving them out.
They were giving them out for free. Like, you know what it is? Unfortunately, we see that, and all we can think to ourselves is, we know there's some greedy ass resellers that were gonna try to probably go there and pick up some shoes themselves. But I mean, for all that, like, you probably could have handed out groceries, clothing.
Yeah.
And then, but look, I believe her heart was in the right place in her trying to do something for the community, trying to do something.
But her PR people dropped the ball. Clearly.
Yeah. But it ain't as bad as I heard to yesterday that now people in the Los Angeles area have raised their rent like 124%, where by law it's supposed to be capped at no more than a 10% increase by year. But these people have gone and done a 124% increase on the rent. And it's already a problem trying to, find places to live as it is. And now you just making it to where it's like, well, you just gonna have to pay that ticket if you want somewhere to stay. Like, I think it's dirty. It's dirty like that, just trying to make money off of someone's hard times. Like, it's dirty. It's dirty work.
Yeah, I mean, the insurance, providers are dropping people, canceling policies, and now you have people that are, and I think the Department of Justice is looking into this as well. Not only from the insurance aspect, because I think they put a ban on them dropping people now, for now, a temporary hold. But
the drop originally from one of the companies, State Farm,
was a month ago plus
3
months. Okay.
3 months prior to the fires happening, State Farm out there in the LA area removed the fire aspect off a bunch of people's policies.
And you know why they did that, right?
I don't know.
So twice a year, they work with third-party contractors that do a survey of the topographic region of those areas. And what they do is they kind of do a forecasting, and they draw fire lines off of those topographic maps to where could be potential hazardous areas. And one of these surveys last year yielded some results that were very alarming to a lot of those insurance companies like State Farm and the top 3. And so as a result, they did a forecasting off of the model that was presented to them, and it showed them very high risk. And those very high risk areas, they then dropped those policy owners from their insured portfolio. And so that's where it started. And sure enough, the forecasts were right.
And look at Sig's comment. There's a theory about making LA a smart city in 2028 and getting ready for the Olympics.
Yeah, so they're saying it was purposely done.
1,000% they talking about that.
Yeah.
1,000% they're talking about doing that. And so, man, how dirty would that be? Because people are trying to speculate how the fires even started. Was it some faulty power lines? Was it the dry areas that caught on fire? Because then the other thing was too that they felt like they were dealing with what do they call them, pyromaniacs or whatever, that were going around, arsonists. Arsonist is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah,
they were going around setting fires as well.
Well, they've already come out in a public press statement and said that the fires, they believe 100% of the fires were not started naturally. It wasn't like an ember or anything that started, like they were purposely started. So
for some of y'all out there that don't know, because they are using LA County inmates as firefighters, like that's a real thing, to the point where there's actually a TV show about it now. But one of the things that, because I recall watching the show that they talked about, was what they'll do is they'll actually go out and purposely burn areas so that it prevents a fire from actually happening. Now, one of the problems is I don't know if you guys heard, but there was a huge cut to the budget that they did, about $17 million worth. And from my understanding, it obviously cut down the amount of firefighters they could have and provisions and all that. But one of the things that they weren't doing was going to those areas that they knew could catch on fire and doing some of that preventative maintenance.
Yeah.
So there's the thing is, these areas that are burnt up, back to Sig's point, right? A lot of them people are not going to be able to rebuild their homes.
Like in places like Altadena, for example.
Exactly. Now, mind you, head coach of the Lakers, what's his name? JJ Redick, head coach of the Lakers, where he lives at. He said his home's all burnt up and stuff. Like his home completely burnt down. And granted, he's got the money, obviously, to rebuild his house. But, you know, there's things in his home, too, that are, you know, priceless items from, you know, kids when they were growing up, things that they made and stuff like that. Like, you know, but areas like that, yeah, they'll be able to rebuild. But there's areas to where I don't know what them people are going to do. Because not only did they drop that fire thing off the policy, and the insurance companies are just going to be like, we don't cover you for fire.
So
where are they going to go?
Let's say this too. You know, we don't know. I don't want to ever speculate, right? But these companies, these organizations have to send you an email. They gotta somehow get in contact with you and tell you, hey, there will be a change to the policy on this date. You know what I mean? So we just don't know if those individuals who were affected, which I hope everybody definitely is okay, who were affected, but maybe most of them, maybe all, maybe half. I don't know. I'm not here to lie, but you know, maybe they went on ahead and got another policy that covered them for fire. You know what I mean? Because they were notified. We don't know. Don't want to assume anything at all. But at the end of the day, it's tragic. And you know, one thing you can't get back is life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Life and those shared memories of certain items. But mostly is about the life aspect. So, you know, we definitely keep everybody in our prayers who's going through that situation. And it's not something that you can easily recover from. You just cannot easily recover from that. So.
Supposedly the Santa Ana winds are coming back on February 1st. Oof.
Sad.
Yeah, there's a lithium battery factory right now. They're trying to get under control as we speak out there. And if it explodes, I mean, that's gasoline on the fire. It's going to engulf that whole entire area, they're saying.
Let's see here. He got some serious Duke awards, too. LeBron also says somebody painted the N-word on our front gate and nobody has seen proof to this day.
That was some years ago.
Yeah, that was years ago.
He was playing for the Heat.
Yeah, they said 9 years ago.
He was playing for the Heat when that happened. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 750 is a joke. Yeah. So, Purple J, do you all know like how apparently like every year there's an evaluation done as to when a disaster happens? Like apparently it's like capped as to what the maximum payout from FEMA is going to be. Did you all hear about that? Do you know about it?
No, I don't know.
So I heard something about it. Look, 750 is yeah, it's not much. 750 is not much of anything.
It's crazy because 750 is literally a drop in the bucket, and it ought to be an indictable crime to offer that as any type of compensation for people to get hotels or lodging, food, clothes, shelter, whatever the case may be. When every year you have billions with a B, billions of dollars that go missing from our budget. Pentagon has no idea of where it went, but yet you give $750 as a olive branch. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I hate to say this, but the federal government does not take care of its people.
No,
at all.
It doesn't. And I ain't trying to get too political with it, but
and then that's why
that money that's leaving the country for other countries, and they can't find too much money to help out here in the States with a lot of stuff. It's wild.
You funnel billions of dollars into black ops projects, but our people don't see it when they need it the most.
Yeah. It's a man. That's if y'all remember when the hurricanes hit the Houston area, the levees broke in New Orleans, North Carolina recently, and the way they got hit, man, I feel for anybody that goes through stuff like that, man, for real. Like, just,
yeah.
And the other thing that's crazy is, you know, all the people that were already living on the street prior to all this happening. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you're not in a situation that necessarily you have to deal with every day, and then you're thrusted into now that same situation, and you know, for you, it's terrible for you right now, but you know, for you, based on everything, like what you're on as an individual, like eventually you're at some point going to be made whole down the line. At least that's what you're working towards. For those that were already on the street prior to this, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, let's talk about, it was an article I was looking at the other day where California literally lost $20 billion that was allotted for homeless funding. 20 billion with a B.
Yep.
No one's talking about that. They have no answer to what happened to $20 billion that was literally allotted specifically to helping home fund and shelter the homeless people. And we know California has the largest homeless epidemic in the country. 20 billion. How do you lose $20 billion? State of California. Come on.
Well, you remember when the Pentagon was trying to find a bunch of money too, right?
Yeah, well, they've lost 5 times that amount of what they were asking for.
Oh, yeah.
With no explanation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's wild. It's wild what's going on.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild.
Misappropriation of funds, allocation budgets just going up in smoke, poof, gone. It's crazy.
Absolutely wild. 750 in California area ain't getting you a crack hotel for 2 weeks. Hell, I spent $700 Monday on cell bills, groceries, and cable alone. Damn. America is no longer a country, just a corporation. Seem like that. Your social security number is your tax ID.
For real.
I want you guys to understand this real well. Our country operates, so does the world on never let a crisis go to waste. Yeah, look, listen, all that land that's basically going to be freed up, you know, someone's going to swoop in there and buy it. Matter of fact, I heard, I forgot who it was, but this one guy said his house was, they did a evaluation on his home prior to all this happening, and I think it was worth like over $2 million, right? But they came back and said that they were only going to give him the insurance, is what I'm talking about $700,000 or something like that, because that's what it would actually take to build the house. But what they're not accounting for is the cost of the land and all that.
Yeah, yep. And that's why I brought up Altadena for an example from earlier, because Altadena was one of the first fully integrated communities in California. And those houses during that time went between $50,000 to $70,000. And now valuation of those houses now by today's standard are 3.5 million and up. Now they're gone. The whole area gone. That's over 200 acres. Over 200 acres.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. Here
It's
goes a
insane.
conspiracy. I just find it strange. Something always happens around election or change of president or tax season.
You know, crazy things do happen in the changing of the guard always. No such
That's
thing.
like that's like that meme they keep showing. There's a meme of is President Biden where he's walking and then he stops, turns, and does that smile, and then you see like the and then what they attach to is like the end of Transformers, like the Michael Bay Transformers ending to it.
Mhm.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there was one that someone put out there using that. They said we're basically, Biden was trying to just make it so terrible when Trump comes in that since he's leaving and Trump's going to be in office, they're just going to blame it all on him. All the problems that are happening.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what's going on right now with Hamas. Like, you know, they have been, Netanyahu has been purposely dragging his feet with, you know, bringing a ceasefire because he wants to wait till, you know, the oncoming administration comes into office so they can take full credit for it. They even asked Biden during his final press conference, you know, are you going to take credit for the ceasefire with Hamas or is Trump? And he's like, is that a joke? So this is all political pandering, but I don't even want to get into it. It's a whole rabbit hole of things.
Yeah. In fact, Fast got a point. Biggest problem in this country right now is homelessness. And there shouldn't be not one person without a roof over their head. Facts. And I say right behind us the healthcare system.
But he had the right idea. You know, he had free healthcare, free education, all of those things. Gaddafi. Omar Gaddafi. And we see what happened to him. So anyway, I digress.
Yeah, that's a whole other.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know who that is. Just Google them and research it and try to pause, look deeper. look at the information behind the information. Look at the information behind the propaganda. That's the way to say it.
There you go.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about with that too, bro.
Well said.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like some of this stuff you guys see in movies and these like government agencies, secret spy shows and stuff like that, like it's the truth. There's some truth in a lot of that stuff with the way they operate. It ain't in plain sight like it is, but for real.
And it ain't life imitating art. It's art imitating life.
Robert Williams, let's go Ravens. Yeah, let's flip the switch to something. We do have playoff football this weekend.
Today.
I believe we have the Ravens going against the Bills, and who else we got going?
Kansas City is up.
Kansas City
at 3:30 Central Standard Time, 4:30 Eastern Standard.
Let's see here. Playoff football. Let me just check the schedule. Let's see what we got.
Yes,
so
sir.
We got Texans, Chiefs.
Yep. First up. And then
we got Texans, Chiefs. Then we have Commanders and Lions.
That could be a good one. Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
Commanders and Lions. What say you? What's your prediction?
Well, Chiefs today, definitely over the Texans. And then obviously Detroit Lions over the Commanders because Jalen, I love him. He's great. I mean, clearly he's the rookie of the year, right? Uncontested. He just doesn't have that playoff experience, and the Lions are going to take full advantage of that today.
I'll give you Lions.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you got the Texans over the Chiefs?
But I'm going Texans over Chiefs.
Oh, this is a hot take. This is a hot take.
I'm going Texans over the Chiefs.
Oh.
One of these two getting knocked out today. I'm going Texans over Chiefs.
You want to put a number to that? Are we talking about a 3-point, 7-point, 8-point?
Man.
If we're gonna put it out there, put it all the way out there, baby. Let's go.
I'm gonna say Texans. Hold on, what's the spread of that game?
No. Don't look at the spread. Don't look at the spread.
All right, spread aside. I say Texans by 5.
By 5. They gonna get a safety?
By 5. Texans by 5.
Okay.
Now look, hold on a second now. Here's what we gotta remember. We've seen a lot of missed extra points this year.
Yeah, we have. Oh, absolutely.
We've seen a lot of missed extra points. So just think about this, right? Let's say you get a touchdown, miss the extra point, and then you get 3 straight field goals. That's 15 points right there.
Look, chat's tapping in. They seem to agree with you. They got Washington over Detroit, John Parham. Robert has Texans over Lions.
John Parham's taking Chiefs 31-17, and I'm calling upset of the Commanders game 33-27.
John Parham also said Stroud's been off lately too. He has. Ever since his wide receiver went down, that messed up his head. He was super shaken off that one.
Oh, look, yeah, the way his knee got blown up. Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that live when it happened,
But look, but the Texans won last week.
Yeah, but they lost the last 3 games before that.
But they won their playoff game.
But they're gonna lose today.
Say Texans by 5.
And they don't have their star wide receiver. Stop it. Stop it.
Listen.
Stop it. Daniels is a rookie, but stays focused.
So he's talking about Jaden Daniels. So here's the thing. Jaden Daniels, the problem for the Lions is going to be Jaden Daniels' ability to scramble. The problem for the Commanders is going to be how loud it is in that dome.
Oh, yeah.
But it bodes well for my Philadelphia Eagles if them Commanders do take down the Lions.
Oh, my God.
Because we're winning tomorrow.
Philly's going to fly their ass home.
We winning tomorrow, bro.
They're going to fly their ass home.
We winning them. Good luck, LA Rams. Sorry, sir. We winning tomorrow, bro. And it's supposed to be cold, and it's supposed to snow.
Oh, gosh. Hey, Saquon, if he doesn't have a breakout game, it's a wrap,
bro.
It's a wrap.
You don't need to, because we got Jalen Hurts.
What's his name? Number 11. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown, yeah. If AJ's off and Saquon's off,
AJ was off last week.
Okay. Yeah, but Saquon wasn't.
And Saquon did okay.
Yeah, but he wasn't off.
He didn't
have his favorite 100.
But why? Because your boy Jalen was doing this. Taking off, bro. All right. Running that RPO.
Oh my gosh.
My man was running that RPO to perfection. You gotta account for my man running and throwing.
Yeah. I give him that. He's elusive as hell. He's probably one of the most elusive quarterbacks I've seen in the last few years.
Right. I was right behind Lamar Jackson. I would go as far as running quarterbacks are concerned, top 3. Because Jaden Daniels can scramble, and I'm not hating on Jaden Daniels, but when you think about top 3 running quarterback, I'm talking about it's Lamar, Jalen, and my man that played for Buffalo.
You talking about Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
So you don't put Hurts in there?
I just said Lamar, Jalen, Hurts, Josh Allen.
Okay, yeah, I missed that. I thought you meant Jalen Daniels.
Josh Allen, he tried to run over you though.
Yeah,
he's a wild boy, bro.
Yeah, he's like 6'4", like
he's a wild boy.
Yeah.
Remember, you remember who used to be a really good at the run and throw was my man that plays for the Steelers now.
Wilson?
Yes, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, but he's lost, man. He's lost a step.
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
But yeah, he was very elusive as well. But see, my problem with Jalen Daniels is his size. Like, he's what, 6'4", like not even 2. You know what I mean? He's wiry.
He was short. Yeah. But he won a Super Bowl though. I'll give it to him. And listen, they should have never
these
ever
quarterbacks.
thought about not giving it to your boy? Who we talking about? Mr. Skittles himself.
No. Hey,
'Cause
listen.
They should have.
These quarterbacks are built different, bro. These quarterbacks are
Bro,
built.
but how easy would it have been to give it to Marshawn Lynch and let him get 2 yards?
That will haunt Seattle for the rest of their time here, bro. I mean, it will haunt them worse than that botched Chicago play earlier in the season. That will haunt us for the rest of the next 30 years.
Oh yes, the Hail Mary.
Again,
Yeah, but see, that was a regular season game. That wasn't the Super Bowl though.
Yeah, but still though,
a regular season game ain't gonna haunt you to that effect.
It's still gonna go down in infamy as one of the most botched plays in NFL history, though.
Correct, but not as big as not giving it to Marshawn Lynch on the 2.
That is true.
For a Super Bowl, back to wouldn't it have been back to back?
It would have been back-to-back Super Bowls. Yeah,
come on, man, too easy.
That's the biggest. That's
too easy
trick on Russell Wilson's career to date.
They wanted to make Russell the hero with that slant throw. Like, come on, man. And then the receiver got bodied too for the position.
Dude, I'm telling you, nowadays, man, like even as a running back, man, they want their quarterbacks built like wide receiver, like tight ends. You know what I mean? With the height and the weight. You got to think about it, right? Most quarterbacks nowadays are averaging like me and your weight. Like, I don't know about you, I'm 230. So, they're averaging that weight right there with like a 6'4" frame.
Yeah.
That wasn't like that 15, not even 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's something, it's about how the game is progressing and evolving and how we're able to see these amazing games that we were not seeing, from just the athleticism alone 10 years ago. It's crazy. It's crazy. As a Patriots fan, I was shocked.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Patriots.
They thought it was over. He probably thought it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reason why Lynch retired early, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. John Paul, 220, perfect weight for a quarterback now. Absolutely, facts.
Depending on their height.
Because nowadays we're seeing evolution with height as well. Because Russell Wilson, and what's the quarterback over Arizona?
You're talking about Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, yeah, those are the short guys right now. They're being phased out. They want those tall quarterbacks that can see over the O line.
Well, there's Baker. There's Baker Mayfield.
Well, Baker Mayfield's what, 6 foot?
Hold on. Okay, hold on a second. So Russell Wilson.
He's 5'11".
All right, she's talking about a 1 inch. Well, depending on who you ask, 1 inch is a difference.
We're not asking this girl. We're asking officials here. What about on Kyler Murray? He's what? He's not even 5'11", is he?
All right, yep. Russell Wilson is 5'11". And let's see here. Kyler Murray.
5'10", 5'11".
5'10".
Yeah.
And then let's see. Baker Mayfield.
He's got to be 6 feet.
6'1".
Yeah, so there you go.
Oh, I'm surprised by that. He's that tall.
I knew he wasn't 5'11". I knew he was 6 foot plus.
How tall is Jalen? Jalen Hurts.
He's
6'1".
He's 6'1".
6'1".
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is 6'4", I think, right?
Yeah, he's 6'4".
See, so Jaden Daniels is 6'4", 210, and he looks lanky out there on the field.
Oh, he's 210. No, that's I call bullshit. He is not 210.
I'm just telling. Look, maybe with his pads on, right?
Yeah, right.
Look, I'm not lying though. This is what it says.
Wow.
I'm not lying to y'all. Jaden Daniels, 6'4", 210.
They padded those facts right there, folks.
You know what? How tall is Matthew Stafford?
He's like 6'2", 6'3". I think he's 6'3".
Stafford. 6'3", 230.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, he got 20 pounds on my guy, Jaden Daniels.
What about not Stafford? What's the other one?
Goff?
Yeah, Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, skinny too.
Yeah, but he's 6'4".
6'4", 222. Yep. So he got 10 pounds on Jaden.
Interesting. He looks smaller than Stafford.
Stafford got 10 pounds on him.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He looks smaller, which is crazy. Because Stafford has a more of a block frame than Jared Goff.
Y'all remember? You remember the fattest QB in history?
I know Roethlisberger was one of the bigger ones.
Jared Lorenzen.
6'4",
284. He played quarterback. I think he played in Kentucky or something like that.
284, Jesus.
Yeah, he was a big bull.
You're no sacking him.
Look, see right here. Who was the heaviest QB in NFL history? Weighing 285. Jared Lorenzen was the heaviest to play pro football.
And then Big Ben had to be next.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger, I think, was a good 260.
He was one of the biggest to ever play that.
6'5", 240. Oh, that's not terrible.
I thought he was actually heavier than that.
I thought he was heavier, but I think he wore like rib pads.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember. He was in a motorcycle accident at one point.
I do. Yep.
In Pittsburgh, and for y'all that don't know, see, in the state of Pennsylvania, like Ben Roethlisberger's lucky because in the state of Pennsylvania, you don't have to wear a helmet while riding a motorcycle.
Yep.
And he actually crashed his Hayabusa into a car, from my understanding. And I think his head hit the windshield too.
And I'll tell you what.
Jamarcus Russell, that was another one. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, Jamarcus Russell was another one. So I used to have a 1300 Busa, and so mine was stretched with a custom swing arm, and those things are not easy to navigate in bumper to bumper traffic at all. And you cannot spin those on a dime or come to an abrupt halt like that, because you will have kickback. That's why a lot of riders have been doing it for a while. They'll stretch them out because it balances out the weight distribution, and it gives you a little bit more solid control over it. His wasn't stretched out though, so that's how he ended up.
Yeah, that short wheelbase on a Hayabusa, that front end will pick up real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I got an 08 ZX14, 1352 cc.
Ooh.
That's on kick.
See, I started off on an old school 250 Suzuki dirt bike, baby, and
Go ahead, my bad.
Kicked up to a 750, and from there to the Busa.
My first bike that I owned was a 2001 ZX6, and I found a aftermarket like aluminum exhaust like that. When I removed the stock exhaust and put that one on it, like it felt like a whole different bike. You're talking about like a 40-pound loss.
Yeah,
it felt like a whole different bike. I went from that to a ZX 900. And then from the 900, I went to the 1352.
Woo! See, you took those incremental jumps.
Yes.
Yeah, which is how you really supposed to do it. But you see fools out there that go for the gusto. They walk before they.
I mean, the thing is, for your first bike, like if you a guy that's like 6'3", 6'4", and you like 250, 260, trying to learn how to do stuff on a 600, like you just ain't gonna look right. It's gonna be like a pocket rocket under you.
It'll look like Bowser from Mario Kart.
Yeah, man.
Did you see the redesign of the flu games for this year?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Is that so here's what Jordan Brand is doing for a lot of these shoes. From my understanding, they are trying to really bring back the original shape from when the shoe first released on a lot of these shoes.
Yep.
The flu game and the flu game 12s is no different. Matter of fact, I think Sneaker Files in his video was talking about that very fact, that the flu games are more so to the original 12s that released versus some of the newer shape 12s that we've been getting. So Listen, this is truly the year of the OG sneakers that are going to be dropping. It's crazy what's going to happen this year. What it is we're getting. So, look, not for nothing. Like we know the collabs that are coming out. You got the undefeated stuff. You got the Union frags and all that. And you know what? To me, a lot of that stuff is just going to be icing on the cake if and when you can hit any of those type of pairs. Even I'll even throw the Bread 85s in there with that. That being said, you know, you're talking about the Bugs Bunny 8s, the Aqua 8s, Flu Game 12s, Taxi 12s, stuff like the Gamma 11s, White Cement 4s, Black Tongue Fire Red 5s. And you know, there's a slew of other shoes that I'm missing. I know, but with all those coming out, like you can have a great year just picking up a lot of these OGGRs that are going to be dropping. It could be a great year in sneakers for you. All that other stuff is just going to be icing on the cake. Icing on the cake.
It's a great time to spin the block and catch an easier chance at all the ones you missed over the course of the last 10 years alone. Some of those really cornerstone key sneakers that, you know, really completes, you know, your collection right there. You have this opportunity this year to grab. And it's really going to, a lot. You got some people say, hey, after this year, I'm going to retire for a minute. I may take a little 2-year, 3-year, 4-year sabbatical. You know what I mean? Because I'm complete, you know, so.
For a lot of people, their collections, the stuff they're missing out is going to be complete. Now, for me, I would say a shoe that I'm waiting to see them bring back is the True Blue 3s. You know, so I got black cements, I got white cements, and I got fire red 3s. I need the True Blue 3s to complete the pack.
How long has it been since they came out? I can't remember.
Ooh, that's a good question. Because I remember there was debate as to whether or not they should drop the Wizard 3s or the True Blue 3s last year.
The Wizard 3s over the True Blue 3s. Come on.
Nope, but that's why a lot of people picked up them Wizard 3s because they couldn't get the True Blues. 2016. So
2016.
9 years.
They're up due next
9
year.
years. So they're due. They're due. 10-year anniversary. Oh. When did the original True Blue 3s drop?
J.R. Weidman, good morning, y'all. Big ups to the squad again for sending over the Reshoevnator pack. Congratulations once again on your win, sir.
Yes, sir.
Happen to end with the fam.
Yes, sir.
1988, Tyler says.
Okay, so 88 to 2025 is what?
20 years.
37, right?
Is it 37?
Yeah, 3. Yeah, it's got to be 37, right? Chad, help us out with the math.
Yep, 37. 37.
Okay, 37. So yeah, so in that essence, they're not necessarily following suit. So I forgot who said it a couple lives back, but essentially from now for the next like 10 to 14 years is going to be the 40th anniversary of a silhouette.
Which would be
so next year will be the 2s.
29. Will it be the 2s next year?
The 2s came out in 86, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, wow. So it's really weird how they put a lot of emphasis on pushing the 2s back in 22 instead of just waiting.
When original Jordan 2, let's see, original Jordan 2 release.
Yeah, Tyler, I agree. Natural order of procession. They have to be up. 1986, Tyler says.
Yeah, 1986. And then the 3s came out in 87. So it overlapped, though. So because they call them the 88 cement. So 87, 88, you had the 3s. 88, 89, you had the 4s. 90, you had the 5s. 91, you had the 6s. 92, you had the 7s. 93, you had the 8s. Now, that's after 93 is when he took his sabbatical, right?
Yep.
But they
Went
were
down to the
still,
market.
but they still dropped the 9s and the 10s.
Uh-huh.
Then he came back and he wore the 11s
Yep.
because the 11s had the 45 on the back.
Yep.
Then the 12s, then the 13s, then the 14s. So yeah, like, so it'll be the 40-year anniversary of a lot of silhouette, like a lot of those silhouettes in succession. Said you had to wait on the 3s and tinker in 88. So is there a year skip? Is
That
there a
would-
year skip? Let me see
That would be the
here.
$1 million question here. I'd
Let's
love
look
to
it
know.
up. What Jordan sneakers released in 1987? So, all right. So it says it right here, 87, 88. The Jordan 3.
788.
So it shows AJ3 would be the name of the color of the elephant hide from the cement gray to jade gray. Yeah, so there you go. 1987, the Jordan 3. It's weird though, to Robert, to your point, why they label them the 88s. Why do they call them the 88s like that? If they originally released in 87. That's interesting.
Well, maybe it depends on, maybe it was the end of that year going into the new year with the sales still going. Because you clock sales for 2 weeks out from the initial release. I'm just spitballing here. I mean, that could be completely opposite of it, but that's the only thing that would really logically make sense.
So on GOAT, and shout out to GOAT for this graphic, they have a list of releases here that came out in 1987. So it looks like we got the Air Max 1 there. We got the Air Jordan 1 Trainer, the chlorophylls. We got some Adidas here. This is like all the shoes that released.
Mm-hmm.
Canyon 80, no picture on those. The Air Windrunner and Air Pegasus.
I didn't know Pegasus dropped that year. Okay. Makes sense.
Air Max 1 Obsidians.
Yep.
Court Force High White Green.
That's a new one.
Damn. That's an interesting silhouette.
Right.
They remind me of an airship.
I thought it was when I first looked up.
Yeah, right? Here we go. Converse Weapon Highs. And they show no more. Interesting. Let's click on 88. See, they show them in 88. So why does was there no Jordan list release in 87? Or, I don't know. Interesting.
The design mod may have happened that year, but then the release may have been the actual next year, but somehow it's discrepancy in release years.
So,
which is weird.
So here's the Jordan 2 in 86. Could they maybe not have designed anything because of his ankle injury that he suffered?
There's got to be someone fact checking out there to know that.
Jordan was leaving Nike in 87. Yeah, and then 88 they kept him.
Yeah, Tinker.
So I know he was rehabbing. Let's see here. Was it a broken ankle that he suffered? I cannot remember if that's what it was. When did MJ suffer the broken foot? October 29th of 1985. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'll share my screen here. My apologies. Okay, so it shows here in 1985, broke his left foot. So that was before the twos, though. Interesting.
Flat.
That was before the Jordan 2s, and a lot of people thought it was the Jordan 2s that caused him to have the injury.
Interesting. See, chat. See, education on the fly. Because I've been hearing that story for years.
Yeah. 85 is when he got, isn't 85 when he got drafted?
Well, 84, 85.
Interesting.
That's why the two.
Man, look, chat, man, you learn something every day, right? You learn some stuff every day. Shout out to the chat for rocking with us, man. One Pair at a Time podcast channel, guys. Definitely appreciate y'all being in here, man. For real.
Chat, we have been 3 hours, 21 minutes strong, man. This has been a vibe today.
Man.
This has been a vibe. Chat, y'all need Gatorade and supplements for rocking out with the people.
For real, y'all. Well, we got our playoff predictions in. We're going to see what happens here this weekend. It's going to be an interesting one. And listen, as the news comes out, when we get closer and closer to some of these shoes coming, man, we'll let you guys know. Apparently, there's going to be a shock drop coming up soon. We'll have to see about that. And I'm sure as we get closer and closer, we're going to get more and more information here concerning these Jordan 1 bred 85 highs that apparently not many of us are going to be able to get our hands on. Man, oh man.
It's going to be a tough month. February is going to be a tough month for a lot of people. You got to put in your leg work, your foot work, your arm work, your body work, your head work, on so many different levels in order to cop this sneaker, is all we're saying. So be prepared. Drink your juices and supplements, do your push-ups, brush your teeth, do whatever you need to do as far as those rituals go to get your game, to get your head in the game as we go into February of 2025.
And by the way, did not see one person with a pair of the AE1s on feet at SneakerCon. Not one. Not one.
I'm gonna clip this comment.
We saw somebody selling them. A pair of blue pair. Nobody had them on feet.
Are we surprised? Absolutely not.
Sneaker of the year, though, according to Complex.
Hey, look, not in your words to quote you, not for nothing. I guarantee you, Complex puts those Bike Jordan 4s as sneaker of the year. I freaking promise you.
Ooh.
I freaking promise you. Complex is so damn predictable. Promise you. It's coming.
I don't know. It's either that or 85s.
Nope. It's gonna be those bikes. It'll be synonymous between one of those two. But my money is on the bikes. I guarantee you one of those two is gonna be sneaker.
Bike Air Jordan 4 sneaker of the year. The orange pair, right?
The orange pair. Yeah, the orange pair.
Damn.
Absolutely. It's coming.
Yeah.
Complex. You're so damn predictable.
Yeah.
Because the way they've been glazing.
I would agree.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
I would agree.
Informality right now. Informality.
I would agree. And look, good luck to y'all for the rest of this month. I mean, not a whole lot you really gotta fight about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, those Riot SBs today are dropping along with allegedly the year of the Snake AE1s. Those Air Max Hyper Blues are dropping on Monday, allegedly.
Be on the lookout.
Nike Air Max Plus OG Hyper Blues are dropping. Let's see what else we got here. On the 22nd, we got some New Balances dropping here. The Jordan 5 Earths are supposed to be dropping Wednesday the 22nd as well for the ladies. Let me see. Anything else in here? Those Nike LeBron Monopolies, the What Does, are dropping on Thursday, January 23rd.
Here's a irrelevant fact. Monopoly is actually changing the shape of their box now. You will no longer get that long, flat, rectangular box. It will be more of a square type of shoebox. Pause.
I know.
I couldn't resist.
Oh, man. And here's, you know what shoe I'm actually contemplating picking up? Are the Forrest Gump colorway in the book ones.
Yeah, it's giving me Cortez vibes like crazy, but
I mean that's what it is, the Cortez colorway, but something about the way this shoe looks, I don't know, like something about it.
Here's the thing.
Because they removed the pull tab.
I hate book one silhouettes. I hate them with a passion, but for this particular sneaker, for this colorway, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Not at all. I'm so glad
What's up with the
stupid pull tab off.
What's up? I'm glad they took the pull tab. What's up with that barcode inside the?
Oh, that's interesting.
They got a barcode inside the insole foot pad for some reason. I know it's all blurred, chat, but
I wonder what that's about.
Yeah,
I may have to dig into that one.
Listen, I think these things are so clean looking, man.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Robert Williams said book one trash. I agree. But this particular
Listen, I didn't like them too much either, but this colorway attracted me to the shoe. So
yeah.
Now look, am I gonna go crazy on buying book ones? No.
Never.
No. But
that was clean. I don't know if I'll cop it, but it's still clean. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, the Nike the Air Max, excuse me, the 180 University, the Hyper Pink joints. You going for these?
Probably not.
They really trying to push this silhouette now. They're giving us a couple colorways.
They are, and they have more slated on the roadmap for the end of the year as well.
And for y'all that may be interested, I did a review on these, the Andre Agassi's,
which is dope, by the way. So make sure y'all check it out.
Racer Pinks.
It actually
Racer Pink colorway, man.
The way it transcribed on your video when you did the breakdown and the review, it's actually pretty dope. You got some really good shots of it.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I don't know. They're available right now on Finish Line again. Finish Line brought them back. Foot Locker has them, and I think DTLR had them available too online. They're not bad. Tink said he don't remember if he designed those or the Jordan 4s first.
Well, it's down in Nike's documented patent history. If you really want to do a little bit of research, that'll put that answer to rest once and for all.
Robert says go over the store list for the 85 highs. Is it out? Is the store list out?
I haven't seen it if it is.
I haven't seen it. The only place it would be is Sneakers app, and I hate going on there because the less I'm on there, I feel like the more
algorithm up.
Yeah, but I'll do it for the chat. Let's see if it's on here at all. I don't think we're gonna see a store list for them until we get a little closer to the release, but you know, we had a few predictions as to where they might be. One of them is Trophy Room in Orlando. That's the one place they're gonna be.
You may see it the week of the 27th.
And look, is it on Fortnite yet? Because someone mentioned about all the Jordans that are on Fortnite. Fortnite going crazy with Jordan sneakers, bro.
They had the Black Cats on like a month and a half.
Yeah.
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 And they drop them way before the release dates too.
He said KixFinder. He said KixFinder on all right, let me go to my Twitter here. Let me go to my Twitter. Oh, hold up. Mr. Unloved One said the Union Frags most likely will drop next year if the schedule stays the same as it is right now. Did you hear me?
What's that?
The Union Frags. Mr. Unloved Ones is saying the Union Frags might drop next year if the schedule stays the same.
Well, we already knew some things are going to get pushed.
So here we go. 2025 so far. Some stuff was canceled. Others moved around. Here's what we got that's confirmed. Black Toe. AJ1 Black Toes. The Jordan 1 High OG Rare Air Cinnabars, which I'm hoping they bring those in extended sizing.
Mm-hmm.
Rare Air Deep Royals. Both of those shoes are supposed to come out in April. Union LA Air Jordan 1 High OGs. Summer of 25. UNC Reimagined. We barely even talk about those. We
brushed over it a couple of podcast episodes ago, but that was...
I feel like we talk about the shattered backboards and stuff more than things.
Yeah, and I have OGs and definitely copying those.
Yeah, shattered backboards. They are coming out in around July area as well, so we'll have to see. But here, KixFinder. He said KixFinder. Let me not delay any longer on this. Shout out to you for that, KixFinder. Official. All right. Oh, here we go. Shout out to our guy for this. Let me. Damn. All right. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up here. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this shit. All right. Here we go. KixFinder. Based on what I'm seeing, chat. Based on what I'm seeing, we might have a chance. We might have a chance.
Oh, it says Nike Sneakers app.
Oh, that's good news. Hold up. Excuse me.
Interesting.
Let me find it.
Those pair, if it does hit Sneakers app, those pairs are going to be.
All right, y'all. Wish we had a drum roll. Boom, here's the list. Bait. Up NYC.
Clip it, folks. Clip it.
218. Oneness. Soulfly. Didn't I say?
You did.
I said Soulfly might get these. Success. Wish Atlanta. Exhibition. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Soul Play. Exhibition. Woodstack. Undefeated. Trophy. Shoe Palace.
Shoe Palace
is
no
on there.
No freaking way.
Ma Meniere. All the right.
Y'all got some chances out there.
Sneaker Politics. Butter Gift Shop, Lapstone, and Hammer. And then it says list will be updated until all 23 stores are listed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15,
18.
16, 17, 18 stores. So we still 5 short. 5 short. Let me tell you something.
Hey, breaking news, folks.
Let me tell y'all something right now. This is wonderful, wonderful news.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Sig. You couldn't give us 2 minutes of happiness, bro. Pause. You couldn't give us 2 minutes of happiness, bro. You couldn't do it. You had to go with the back door. And come on, bro. I just wanted 2 minutes. Come on, man.
Yeah, GC, this is the place that's going to
Come on, man.
5 highs.
Come on, Sig. Come on, Sig. I just needed 2 minutes. Like, my heart definitely started to feel better when I saw this list.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, this is going to put some of you all in the game, but you still got to do your legwork.
Robert Williams, shout out to you, bro, for that piece of information. 1,000% appreciate that, man, for real. Damn. 1,000% appreciate that info, bro. Well, let me tell you something. This is okay.
All I gotta
This
say
is okay.
is
Now here are the stores you ain't gonna hit from. Up NYC, you can forget about it.
Forget about it.
Bait, maybe. Here, the reason why I say Up NYC is because usually most of their releases are for New York City only. So if in New York City area, you got a chance. The rest of you motherfuckers and myself, absolutely not. 218. Oneness Boutique. I just hit them Jordan 12 blueberries from Oneness Boutique. So it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Soulfly. I'm sure they're going to do an in-store on them joints.
Without a doubt.
I don't know what day they put it out. I'm going. Now, it's going to be thick down there trying to get on that raffle. I know that.
But
I'm going. Screw it. Success, they're okay. Wish Atlanta, not terrible. Soul Play, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, hold on. I gotta make this announcement because I know we got some Chicago people in here somewhere. Tap in with your people at Success, okay? Tap in with Success, folks. They're your people. Tap in with them. If you don't know anybody over there, get to know them.
Wink, wink. Wink, wink if you're in the Chicago area.
Family.
You gotta get over there, start kissing some booty. He'll announce, my man will announce it. Purple will announce it at some point.
Coming soon.
Yeah, bro. Back to this. Let's see here. All right. And then we're going to check out. Undefeated. Yeah, forget about it. Well, let me not say that.
I've never hit on Undefeated ever.
I've never hit on Undefeated, but I've seen people be able to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Trophy Room.
Uh-oh. Controversial. Hey, you think he's gonna pull it? You think he's gonna pull it this year?
Look.
I don't think he's got the balls to do it.
Listen. Now, how they did the Trophy Room lows, if they do it like that, y'all got a shot. The problem is I could sell it to you for $250 plus 7% sales tax, or I could backdoor them Johns for $600.
Out the gate.
And $600 may sound, you know what? I'm going to lower it just a little bit to maybe, let's say, I'm going to say $400 because they bought it in bulk. $400 a pair because they bought them in bulk. You trying to get a single early like that, they probably going to charge you a good $600. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to have about 1,000 pairs, but you're still going to get taxed.
Shoe Palace, that's surprising to me. But it's probably going to be like Shoe Palace out in California somewhere.
Yeah.
They taking $400 to $500 for 100 pairs. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. I would agree with you on that sneakerhead game. I would 1,000% agree with you on that. 1,000%. I'm a Meunier.
Good luck with shipping.
Man,
You'll get it a
by
month.
the time you get them, it's gonna be the 50th anniversary of Jordan Brand.
Facts. Hey, they'll come with the aged soles and everything naturally.
Hey. And here's the thing, bro. They said they get better the more you wear them.
Yes. They want you to beat a man to the ground. Wear your kicks.
I think the Bike Air 4s will be harder than the 85. No hype. That's a hot take. That's a hot take. No hype.
Well, I almost said
That's a hot take. No hype.
I almost said it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna pin that one.
That's a hot take right there. Damn, Bike Air is gonna be harder than 85 high breads.
That is diabolically nasty work.
I mean, not for nothing, they both got a crazy campaign going on. My man Nigel riding around New York City with a giant brick on a flatbed that said Bike Air. And he been showing up and showing out to events with the shoes on.
Yeah, it'll all fall down to marketing and campaigning on this. Which one has the better campaigning platform? Absolutely.
Man, only saying that because of the generation. Look, no hype. I'm not even coming at you for your comment. I'm just like, it's a hot take to go, damn.
Hey, Tyler, we had time today, damn it. I had my 2 cups of coffee, okay? You know what I'm saying? Where your kicks came in, pumped and fueled.
Man.
Up on his soapbox. Oh, yeah. We had time today.
See, that's because last night I ain't going to overtime last night. I brought my ass home and went to sleep.
Right.
Sometimes y'all be catching me after I done got in this house at like 4 o'clock in the morning doing overtime. I didn't do no overtime last night. I came today with energy. Pause. All the Right. So All the Right, I've just recently started hearing about them. They not. Oh, you know what? I forgot about one. There's one little caveat to all this.
What's that?
The raffle system they're going to use.
See, that's where it's tricky. We don't know.
You know what raffle system they're about to use, bro.
Yeah, well, we know what Almaz's using for sure.
We know. Chat, what raffle system they're about to use? That's EQL. Right. EQ, take this L. EQ, take this L.
Ugh.
EQ, take this L, bro. Yeah, All the Right is legit. They are legit. They are. I'm not saying they fake. EQ, I got the diffused blue airships from All the Right. That's where I got my diffused blue airships from. They're legit. 100% all the way. I live an hour away from Trophy Room. As soon as people copped and walked out the door, they were reselling to people in the line. Facts. 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 Blind Soul, you got a channel, bro. And shout out to Sneakerhead Game for being up in here. Y'all gotta check his channel out too, man.
Yes, sir.
And your average sneaker guy, wherever he at. He was in here somewhere. Sneaker politics. Now, here's the crazy thing with sneaker. They do run raffles, and every so often they'll pop up with a quick first come, first serve. I don't think we'll see that with these 85 highs. I don't think we'll see that with the 85 highs, but you got to be on the lookout for sneaker politics because they're known to do that. They're known to pop up with a quick strike on some pairs here for you to be able to get them early, but I don't think they'll ship out to release day.
But see, Chad, and this is what we were talking about earlier. This is why we believe what Wear Your Sneakers just said, because we just haven't seen early pairs of this sneaker at all. And that's leading us to believe that not only will there be limited pairs, but Nike is really putting vice grips, on this release. And you're not going to be able to see a lot of those normal raffles that you would normally see for a lot of widely released sneakers or shoes leading up to events of this magnitude. So anything can go at this point. It's 50-50. We just don't know how this is going to turn out. But man, Nike is being super hush about it right now.
Better gift shop. I'm gonna be 100%. I never heard of Better Gift Shop.
A day in my life.
They may be one of those that you can find through the shop app, maybe. But Lapstone and Hammer, I've copped from Lapstone and Hammer before.
Lapstone and Hammer is clutch.
They're definitely legit. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Look, if you can put in footwork on it, if you live in an area that you can put some footwork in to try to put your name into a raffle or something for in-store, look, it's going to be a long shot, but I'm telling you, just do it. Just do it. These online raffles. Now, where'd you say? You said you saw something about a sneakers app release?
Yeah, it says right here.
Hold up. Hold on.
It's on their homepage.
Oh, hold up. Yeah. Hold on. Kicks Crew Nike sneakers. Oh, there we go, guys.
Sneaker politics, concepts.
But here's the issue with that, though. I bet you it's going to be a draw.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You can
that's going to be a draw.
Bet your bottom dollar will be a draw.
Wish in Atlanta. Yep. Wish ATL's got him. Mm-hmm. Now, again, I would be highly surprised, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Okay, guys? And then we're going to close this out. We've been marathoning today, and we definitely appreciate you guys being tapped in for this marathon of a conversation we've been having.
Nice.
Oh, a 23-minute draw would be nasty work, bro. A 23-minute draw would be nasty work. But it's not out of the realm of possibility because they did it before. They did a long draw, and I forgot what shoe it was. But they did a 20-minute draw before.
Tyler, this is Kicks Finder. I mean, these things we're showing are subject to change, but for right now, that's what they have out there, Tyler. So check it out. And stand by for the changes if they do make some in the upcoming next couple of weeks or so.
Correct. I didn't see Oneness in Louisville on there. It just said Oneness.
Yeah.
It didn't give a specific. It didn't give a specific location, but it says Oneness right there, bro.
Anytime I don't see a specific location, I just automatically assume it's directly to the website.
Okay. They did long draws on some Kobe's. I was told that they would get 14 to 18 pairs. Damn. Wow. You know what? Slash that in half, bro, because half them going to be backdoor probably. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to put that out there, but we know what the game is by now.
Reality.
We have the black metallics. Yes, my man does have the black metallics right behind him.
Oh.
Perp got him right behind him. Black metallic 5s right there. Do I have him early? Nope. Release day.
But we will cop. Everybody who wants them can get them if you put that legwork in. I know the crew, the family, we all eating on this one. Wear your cakes, Mr. Think Impossible, J Elevate, we're all eating. So
on the 5s?
I mean, you guys eat. Absolutely.
Yeah. Man. Let's say black metallics will be a double up for me, just like the Black Cat 3s. Hey, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a day of Gotham's.
I'm telling you,
on a Saturday.
These Black Cats right here, the quality of them, you all are going to love them. They're butter, mwah, fuego, butter.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Are they releasing on a Saturday? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it is a Saturday.
Okay,
it's
cool.
February 8th.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So we're gonna have a Black Cat.
Lucky Live Saturday for February 8th for them.
Okay. Yeah, 31st, Friday the 31st. Racer Pinks are on Sneakers app right now. Then I need to get off Sneakers app again. All right, so the February stuff isn't up yet. It's not up yet. But, man, just found y'all this morning. Y'all got a Discord. Shout out Insta. So I have an Instagram. It's Wear Your Kicks 26. Make sure you subscribe up to the channels, bro. Have them notifications clicked on for not only myself, Mr. Think I'm Possible, and our guy Jay Elevate as well. Perp, you gotta come with this damn channel, bro. We keep saying channels.
I know.
Coming.
I told you I was gonna do my first review.
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
They on JD app. Yes, Tyler, they are on the JD app. And then you can use your points to go ahead and get them under retail if you guys are interested in them Racer Pinks, those Air Tech challenges.
Or if you want to circle back for the Black Cat 3s, JD has them in a monitorably full size run.
And okay. Tyler's also saying that the metallic 5s are right now listed on JD Sport Finish Line.
Yep. There you go.
There we go. So don't forget, hey, make sure you guys got your points ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and reserve them. Let me see here. Yep, here we go. The picture's not there, but
it's loaded.
It's loaded. The picture's not there, but it's loaded, guys. On the JD Sport Finish Line calendar. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Damn. Hold on. Oh, you know what else is on there? Black Toes is listed on there too.
But that's not a surprise, though. We knew that.
Well, no, I'm just surprised that they're listed that far. Like they list that far in advance. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
absolutely. They got the Black Toes listed on there too.
Yes, John Parham. Military discount always at Foot Locker. Military discount at Foot Locker for all the veterans and active duty is 10%. So
nice. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So keep that in mind.
Hey, shout out to that information. 10% if you're military for Foot Locker.
Yep.
Champs as well.
I'm not sure about Champs. I know for a fact it's Foot Locker, and they do a very good job advertising it as well.
If you guys live near a store called WSS, okay, they are owned by Foot Locker, and they do get retros, and the way to put into their raffles is through their IG account. They have a EQL type of thing to do, but I believe they also accept 10% military discount as well.
Good information. Tap in, man. If you all our active duty and military veterans out there, and even Army Reserve, you are all applicable for that 10% discount. Just make sure you have your identification with you.
Hold on. Where's a foot action?
I got a foot action now by me.
You still got foot action?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just one, but yeah, we got a foot action.
I ain't seen a foot action in a minute. I used to be my store, bro.
Athlete's foot and foot action. Yeah, believe it or not.
There was no store like, listen, there was no release like the N1 mixtape foot action store releases, bro.
Yes, they made whole cinematic like.
Damn, you go in there, yeah, you get the shoe plus
the
tape.
Jason Williams.
Yeah. Damn. Damn. Foot Action Jordan store, one left in New York. Yeah, that'd be cool to keep it like as a boutique type of thing. I don't know who owns Foot Action now though.
I don't know who bought them, but yeah, they still have the signage out for the one by me. Absolutely. You walk in there and I'll take a video and drop it in the chat next time.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
You can use up to 2 times for each size category.
Up to 2 times.
Okay. Yeah, man. Listen, shout out to y'all, man, who's been with us on this marathon session. We are at 3 hours, 53 minutes, 40 seconds and counting. We definitely appreciate y'all being here with the One Pair at a Time podcast channel.
Blind Soul also says Nike Outlets gives a 10% veteran discount as well.
Okay.
I know that.
That's great news.
That's
great news. Hell yeah. Now you know.
Chat.
Now you know.
3, almost 4 hours, chat. Y'all been rocking with your people.
Yeah, man. Listen, y'all could have been doing so many things, but you guys were rocking out with us, and we 1000% appreciate y'all. We will be back next week, January 25th. All right. For One Pair at a Time podcast channel, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, guys. Bring you all the news, updates, all the challenging conversations, breaking news. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Have a safe and healthy weekend, y'all. Go Eagles. The rest, y'all, good luck to your teams, I guess.
Hey, we got our picks in for today, man. So let's see.
Hell yeah.
Who comes out on top, baby? Let's go.
Yeah, let us know if y'all picking up them Riot SBs that dropped today, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Be on the lookout for that. Appreciate you guys, man. Be back next week. One love. We out.
Peace.